care to have... Never mind, that's not important. Don't worry about it.
I don't care. My character looks dope.
Okay.
I hear someone typing like
All right.
over there.
Ooh, you okay? Okay.
Ooh. Exactly what I
All right. You got about 5 minutes.
Well, maybe I want 10, Sam. How do you feel
All right.
about that?
Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh, you can't have them. Bless you. Alright. What, boy? What do you want?
Who? Me? Who are you
Yeah,
asking?
you.
Me? What do you mean, what do I want?
Yes, you said maybe you want 10, and I was like, well, 10 what, you little rascal?
Nothing.
Oh. Well, then, there you go. Good. Good answer.
Damn straight.
Okay. So, this may seem fairly familiar to at least one of you.
Okay.
Let's just put it out there like that. All right. Jay, you ready?
Yes.
You got all your stuff set?
Yep.
Yep. Then in that case, we'll go ahead and get ourselves started. Gentlemen, if you will... Oh, there we go.
Oh, cool.
All right, music should be live, homie. So, the three of you are considered agents. You work for the government, if you will.
Nice.
In the world you live in, powers aren't just rare, they are illegal. Those who have them are oftentimes young children, or they work as dogs.
As what? As dogs?
Scroller, you are one such dog.
Okay.
You work, well, quite literally, for Sean and Shadow.
Okay.
Detective Shovel and Officer Shadow. The two of you have a simple task. You bring in illegals. Those who have not registered their powers. Those who haven't...
Okay, whatever you're doing, you're moving or something.
Light and have been hiding.
Yeah, you are
Not even
lagging.
slightly. Now,
Oh. Everything was
all right,
perfect and
let
then...
me switch out of this headset. I don't like it already. It's giving me...
We don't like it either. We can't hear you. Technical issues! Technical issues! It's all Scroller's fault. 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey! That's better.
can we still hear me?
Yes, that's way
There we
better.
go.
Cool. Great. Whatever.
Must
All
have
right.
been headphones.
You gotta love useless headphones. The one thing they're supposed to be able to do, can't do it? Yeah. That's
Can't do
fine.
it.
That's cool. Let's go. Nah, I can't risk it. Not gonna whisk it this time. So,
What about this one?
maybe. We'll see. Later.
Dina in the background trying to be helpful.
The three of you. She is, as always. And speaking of helpful, it's time.
Okay.
Back to book.
Bruh.
No. So, Shovel, Scroller, Shadow. You all see what you as players recognize as a familiar face walk up to the jail cell. Alright, boys, what'd you bring me today? In a small case, you currently have a 7-year-old child. They apparently could produce flames or maybe move them. Alright, what'd you bring me?
Got this young little arsonist right here.
I didn't do anything! You can hear him rubbling around inside the case. There's obviously breathing holes, so he's not dying in there. But he also can't see anything. What exactly can this kid do?
Kind of in the name, Warden. Come on, man. Arsonist. Flamethrower, dude. Can use flame powers of some sort. But we'd stop him before he burned down some places.
Alright, hand him over. So he kind of takes the case and rolls it. He takes the case with the kid still kind of kicking in there and rolls it next to him. Kind of kicks the case. Shut up, kid. Wait a minute. Shovel, is that you? Sean? Really? They still let you, he still let you run this place after that fuck up last time? Heard about what happened with the car.
Real funny, man. Real funny. I haven't heard that one.
He ever tell you the story of what happened?
I'm sure he has, but I'd love to hear it again.
So, he and his boys went in to go round up a few people. Apparently, these kids stole his car. They stole his car. It was... Oh, God. Don't worry, they didn't get away. We blew up the car with the kids inside, so it was fine. But...
Man, you let some kids get the jump on you?
Oh.
Shovel? Come on, man.
No, it wasn't exactly that simple. They had 3 stories, some crazy setup in the basement.
Hey, man, that just sounded like a bunch of excuses.
Thank you! Thank you, my God! That's what I've been thinking! You know, Shadow, I do like you.
Hey, man.
So, he walks a bit closer and kind of taps on Scroller's head. This thing yours?
Yeah, I enlisted him. Got some impressive powers, helps out every now and then. Comes in a pinch of a clutch sometimes.
You have a name, dog?
Yes. My name is Scroller.
That's funny. I don't actually give a fuck. Pretty sure it's dog. But shut up. Don't talk to me. This is an embarrassment to the rest of us. Shovel, I get it. You got yourself in a little trouble last time, but to stoop so low as to get a dog?
You know,
I don't know, man.
they aren't shy about using their abilities on us when we go out there in the field.
At least this one's fighting for us.
Yeah, till he's not. Kind of tap Scroller on the head again. Listen here. Hey. Listen here, dog. Step out of line. We do what we do to all the other dog. Snip, snip.
Yes, Daddy. I mean, you want
So, Ocelot hears the yes, Daddy, and backs up a little bit. You guys got a weird one. Yeah, all right, we're good. You can all go. One more thing. I should probably get you set up for your next assignment. Come with me. And so he kind of heads over to this side of the room. All right. No dogs allowed here.
Right,
Go. Woof woof.
Yes, father.
Yes,
Your dog's weird, man. I don't know what to say about this. Your fucking dog's weird.
Look, man, it's got some impressive abilities. If you'd seen it in the field, you'd understand. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but is what it is.
Alright, well, look. Your next task should be pretty simple. I hear there's a couple cowards in an abandoned house. I think it's a house or some shack. It's a shit show in there. We've got at least 7 people in there. Some might have power, some don't, but if they're harboring them, you need to get rid of them. Short, sweet, simple. Boss is a little worried about going in there with anything other than actual manpower, so your dog's required to wear a collar. So he ends up handing you, Shadow, what looks like a red belt. It kind of changes in your hand and then changes back. As long as it's around the dog, it'll go black, so it'll change colors depending on how light or dark it is in the area. And I got you both your favorite toys, shock collars. So he hands a remote over to you, Shadow, and one to you, Sean. If your dog gets out of line, please, don't hesitate. This is important because I'm not sure how many are in there. From what I hear, some of them might be bigger and badder than others. But again, as usual, bring them in, bring them quiet, bring them loud, bring them alive, bring them dead. Just make sure they get from point A to point B.
You got it, Bob.
Any questions? I can always count on you boys to do the best. Okay, dog. Your masters are coming back. So he kind of heads off. So as he leaves, that leaves the 3 of you in the room alone. He, drags the kid off. The kid still, there's some kicking and some screaming, but it quiets down after a while. You're guessing maybe he fell asleep in there? But, he's dead. Probably suckered himself.
Okay.
So you all are all set to head off to your next location.
Okay, first things first. Put the belt on him, I guess.
Kinky.
I stay at this
My
distance and
safe
throw the
words,
belt at him and say,
pineapple
"Put it on."
juice.
Jeez.
Put the belt on.
Alright, I put the belt on then.
And Shovel, make sure it's locked in place so it can't come off.
I'm gonna go up to him and check on the belt.
Oh, watch where your hands are going, boy.
Hey, don't forget you have this on when we're down there.
Get out of hand, you get shocked.
Father, I won't. How could I possibly forget the punishment belt?
Every week with this guy. Every week.
Who came up with this personality, bro?
Man, you gave me this fucking character.
What in the AI
So-
nightmare is this?
Bruh.
It's your office, detective. The closest thing to an office you get. So,
The
your gear is
walls are
around here.
melting.
You of course collect all your gear.
I just realized what he said. No.
You know, as you can see, your office is not exactly the world's best, but it's an office, man. Don't be mad at it.
After the car incident, did you get demoted into this, like, shit heap, dude? Did they put you here because you lost a car?
Now that you you go ahead.
Listen, they were gonna buy new ones anyway. I think they
Hey
got
man, just, last time we were together, last time we worked something together, you had this fancy office on like the 5th floor and everything, looking down on everything, and now you're in here. Like, I'm just saying.
I don't have to climb as many stairs.
That's how you justify this?
I'm just gonna. While you guys are talking, my guy's over here in the corner picking through the fucking laundry basket. He's being a fucking weirdo.
So, as you flash through the computer a little bit,
Okay.
according to the paperwork that you've gotten, the place is probably 2, maybe 3 stories. The building should be abandoned, as far as you've heard. But overall, your biggest concern is who actually is in this building.
Mm-hmm. There better not be any fucking kids.
Well, knowing
Kids with superpowers, man.
the way it's been going, it's usually that way. In most cases, you'll find that the ones that have powers that still have any powers at all are in fact children. Because most people aren't around with them.
Sure.
Just how it works. But regardless, it seems you've gathered your gear and you're all set to go unless there's something else you feel you need to discuss with your team.
I look around this room for more bullets. Can I do that?
Maybe the
You know what?
Before we go, can
Those are,
could we like
those are,
run down to the
doubling
armory
guards.
real quick and get me some more bolts? I kind of dropped them down a stairway.
You dropped your bolts down a stairway?
Oops.
Oh my god.
So, here's how we're going to do this.
Hmm?
Detective,
Uh-huh.
go ahead and give me a D100.
D100. Oh my god. I have no idea what we're even looking for here. Oh, 61.
Fantastic. Jay, go ahead and roll me 1D20. Scroller, roll me 2D20.
Okay, D20s.
Oop. 7.
All right, I got.
Well, that was a 1 then. I was like,
I got 8.
with 2D20, you rolls suck, dude.
Yeah, bro, I've gotten 2 terrible ass rolls. I mean, it's better than the fucking 3.
True.
You're able to find 8 more crossbow bolts. Detective, you find them in your drawer. However, it is your job to decide whether your dog gets it. Jay, you're able to scrounge around 7 more.
Sweet.
I find bullets. Like how many bullets?
You find 17 crossbow bolt. I'm sorry, 8 crossbow bolts.
Oh.
So you're able to find 7 additional ones for Jay lying around, and you've got 8 additional ones that you can give to Scroller. But again, he's your ward, if you will. Let's be fair. I'm not sure whether you personally, knowing you, Detective, I don't feel like you would personally be calling your dog a dog. But that's just what I'm used to on your end. So for you, we'll say your ward.
No, I'm gonna give Scrawler the bolts.
Okay, cool.
Hey, look what I found.
Actually. Ooh, yes, I can actually do something. Let's go kill some kids.
Bruh!
That's not okay. Let's have a little mission discipline here.
Okay.
Alright, unless there's something else you all were looking to do, you're good to head off.
Don't mind what that jackass said earlier. He doesn't give a shit about us.
I hope you're not talking about me.
What?
You talking about the boss or you talking about me?
I'm talking about the goddamn boss, or he calls himself a boss, sits in office and acts like he's so important.
Hey man, be quiet. His office is like right above yours.
Whatever. I'd like to see him do this job.
So, if we're all but ready, I'll send you off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Fantastic. Well then, you are able to get your vehicle to the ruins
character.
of this ragged mountain. Hey. Don't focus so hard. Don't focus so hard on that. That's not important.
That's fucking
I told you. I am not reprinting tokens for you clowns, alright? These are NPCs that you most likely gonna end up killing on you guys, okay? Remember what happened last time?
I'm looking at the rejected Roblox character over here. Oh my god. So, with a quick sweep, you're able to see a couple people straight off. But they, so far, have not seen you. Keeper the Black, I have a question.
What's your plan, people? I may have an answer.
These people here, like these guards and everything, are they with us or no?
Very much not. In fact, they're up in those specific areas. These are separate floors in this case.
Oh, okay, cool. Separate floors, separate rooms.
So,
right. Can I roll a stealth check? I want to like disappear into the shadows.
Are you attempting to go by yourself, or are you attempting to stay with the group?
No, to go by myself.
Okay.
Basically make assassination shots from the shadows and all that.
Assassination shots from the shadows. That sounds very, like it's not going to be very quiet. But yeah, sure, go for it.
It need to be quiet, it just needs to catch them off guard. And actually hit! But yeah, go on. What do I need? Stealth him.
In this case, nothing then. Nothing for right now. What about you, Detective?
Wait, so I can just disappear into the shadows?
I want to do a perception check.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check. And while you're at it, tell me what you're looking for.
Ingress,
persuasion.
egresses. Oh, did I? Oh, crap. Sorry.
Okay. Not much better, but still. Okay. Alright, go ahead.
I'm just...
You said you were looking for what?
You know, points of entry or access.
What, aren't we already in the building?
So, you do see the doorway here. You're basically at the edge of it. So again, remember, these holes here because there's multiple access into the building.
Mm-hmm.
but the entryway here and here, and it looks like there's one further back where those two are. Now, these people you've already noticed upon
seeing shadows and stuff, or what?
It's mostly shadow.
Oh.
So remember, because the building itself is dilapidated, because it's, a lot of the walls are crumbling, glasses are cracked, broken. You're seeing them usually as they kind of walk through, or as they're doing what you can only guess is some menial task. They're not directly in front of the door. They're not NPC guards just guarding a door, but they're in these general areas, and you've gotten flashes of them as they move around. Except for these two here, who are actually at the far end of the room. They have not noticed you, but they do seem to be talking.
Cool, I'd like to go to the shadows now.
Where exactly is each person going? And, of course, detective, are we allowing our ward to roam on their own?
I think we need to have a huddle real quick about our strategy here.
Okay.
J-Dog, stop running your microwave.
What?
You've turned on the microwave. I can hear it.
Oh, that's somebody using some cutting stuff outside. That's not me.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Oh boy, if only we were using a voice chat that had noise suppression.
This does have noise suppression.
It don't.
Silence, you.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead. Have your hold, gang.
Okay, in my opinion, it might be better to try to pick these people off one by one.
Cool. I'm gonna stick with you, but I'm gonna stick into the shadows, basically. Just so I'm hidden, just so I can come out and do surprise attacks, if anything. Just in case we get spotted. Let's see if I can stay hidden.
Well, how many of these people are we, how many cuffs did you bring? How many can I, kill? How many?
Kill as many as you want.
Alright, sounds good.
Detective?
Serious? Come on.
Okay, we'll take a couple
Detective?
back.
How many did you bring?
10?
Yeah, how many? 10?
Alright, we'll bring 2 people back then.
10 cuffs, 2 people! Man, you're just really efficient with these cuffs!
Yeah, man, we might find more in the building. We don't know.
I'm just dying over here with this. Scroller, did you put in the amount of ammo you have?
I don't think I did. Hold on, how many did I have?
You got we gave you an extra 7, I think it was.
Yeah.
So you should have 10 in total.
Okay.
Making sure the detectives is... There we go. Detectives is set up on that.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, yeah,
So, detective. Alright, so I will keep a note that you also happen to have...
And handcuffs.
Currently, yeah.
To be honest, I
cuffs.
actually thought he said 2.
That'd be pretty cool.
Still sticking with it. We're only bringing 2 back.
The rest of you guys are dead anyway. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm only bringing 2. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my stealth check. That's what I need to disappear, right?
No, not yet. No one's currently looking for you, so there's no need to roll anything. So you're all staying together?
We're staying together, but I want to stay out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to be spotted by anybody. That's why I'm trying to disappear into the shadows now.
Right. You're disappearing into the shadows doesn't change the fact of when you need to actually check. If no one's actively seeking you out, and no one has an idea that you're there to begin with, there's nothing to roll.
Oh, okay, cool.
Currently.
I'm down with that. Oh, I'm out of water. Damn.
Okay. So, detective, what's your plan?
I I think we should split up and take them from different directions.
Didn't we just say that we were going to stick together and pick things off one by one? Is that not what we just said?
I didn't say stay together. You did, though. Do you think that's a
I
better
think that'd be a better play. What happens if you run into multiple enemies?
That's a good point.
I say we stick together.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I think sticking together might be the play.
Alright, which way do you want to go?
I don't really think being too stealthy is the option here.
Probably not. No. I say we go at this guy first.
All right.
You guys are gonna have to start taking things out. The second I fire one of my guns, it's all over. Everybody's gonna know we're
the
here.
moment you fire a gun, everyone's gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
So I would hold off on doing that as long as possible.
First things first, I'm gonna draw my weapons.
Sure.
Do I need to
The rest of you are
spend energy or anything for that, or no?
You're not in combat. So combat is in most cases where you'll spend energy. If you try to do a power outside of combat, that's where you'll need to do something else. So actually, speaking of that, let me have Detective and Shadow. Go ahead and roll me 2d10.
Okay. D10.
Alright, so...
Wait, we're meant to roll 2 at the same time?
Yes. You certainly could. That wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, I thought you said 2d10 for both of us, as in like, do you mean 2d10 for both of us, or do you mean 2d10 each?
And you're killing me. Roll another one.
Sorry.
Struggling with this, Holmes. Alright, 16. Gotcha. Alright.
Lovely.
So, Squirrel, I'm going to have you roll me 2d6.
Okay. D6, D6, D6. Here we go. D6 to roll. Alright, 8.
Gotcha. Alright, so, I'll put it to you like this. In combat, should you all begin to falter or fall, you can spend your morale to help keep your teammates from going straight to dying.
Okay.
Okay.
It will cost a certain amount depending on what you're trying to do. In most cases, I make sure I have it correct for you so you aren't confused. But in most cases, I believe it is 10, 15, and 20 that you'll have to spend as a total. Let's make sure, though, because I don't like telling you wrong things.
We each have... Okay, so we each have individual morale. Okay.
You do. And you can share it as a group when you attempt to make sure someone doesn't, start dying.
Right.
Right. However, slight change up once you've dropped below 10. If you drop below 10 and it's not bludgeoning damage, you're not going to just pass out. You will instead begin fading, which is, it basically means you're going to take some penalties and you're going to continue to bleed out. Once you've dropped to 0, you're done.
Stuff, right?
You can still do stuff, yes.
Cool.
But there will be limitations to it and penalties. You probably won't be able to do as much. So, you can still survive a fight fading, but someone is going to need to save you before you die.
Got it.
Make sense?
Cool. I think you
Cool,
guys should
okay.
roll your weapons and we should head over this way.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my weapon.
Okay, so we taking the left, we taking the right, we going straight down the middle.
We're going left.
Left, alright. So, the room that you actually decide to go after first isn't exactly full of people, but there is at least 2. They seem to be sitting down playing cards. As far as you can tell. As you begin to enter the room, are we trying to move quickly or are we trying to move quietly? I know what Jay's doing. Or I know what Shadow's doing. Sean? Scroller.
I'm gonna go for quickly.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Scroller.
So, as the detective kind of rapidly approaches them, I walk in and say, "Hey guys, what's up?" Bring up my crossbow and try and shoot him. That's what I do.
Cool. Just so we're clear, I want to make sure this is clear with you, Sean. You actually weren't going to have to roll anything stealth-wise because quickly was the most efficient way to get through without them noticing you. But as you quickly pass beyond them, Scroller, gets their attention with a "Hey guys!" Scroller.
Awesome.
Actually, Scroller, I need you to roll me something else. Hey, Gint man, this is your dog. Don't look at me. Scroller, roll me a deception check.
Okay, where is this deception? Where
It should be a deception check skill. It's going to be a skill.
Oh, skills.
And then the 2 of you are going to roll me a profiling expertise.
Both of us?
And you'll need to beat a 15. Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
Shit. Wait, why did I just roll?
Sadly,
shadows!
So, neither of you realize what's happening before Scroller makes his move. Scroller, however, you're good to go ahead and roll me initiative. Roll a d20 and add as much of your energy as you'd like up to your initiative score.
So roll d20. 19.
19. You adding anything to that?
And then I can add energy to that, right?
Correct. Up to your initiative score, which is pretty.
Okay,
What?
so if I add 1 energy, that would make it a 20, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works? Alright, I'll spend 1 energy,
Cool.
I'll make it a 20. So yeah,
Fantastic.
natural 20, and then I'm gonna shoot
Yeah.
this dude.
Unnatural 20, but 20 nonetheless. However, that's going to put you at first. Now, on your very first turn, you're not going to restore that 10 energy.
Okay.
But you are good to act. No, I'm sorry. Let me make sure this is clear. This isn't actually going to be considered the same thing as a turn. This is going to be a surprise round.
Okay.
And no one is in it but you, Taylor.
Okay.
Because no one figured out what you were about to do before you did it. So, what would you like to do for this surprise round of yours?
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at one of them. I'm gonna bring up my crossbow and shoot one before they even have a chance to get up. So I roll.
You are well within your right.
My crossbow, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry?
You roll from your weapon.
Yeah, your crossbow should have its own stuff on it.
Alright, well, 20
Yeah, it should be a light trigger.
dead as hell.
Sweet.
4 hits and 24 kills. Go ahead and burn out crossbow bolt, but yeah, you got him. He doesn't get out of his seat, and his death is quick. At least that's what he feels. He kind of gurgles for a moment before he doesn't anymore. And the man next to him kind of cries out, but it's still yours to act.
Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me check my.
If he's
fucking-
crying out, you need to kill him
let me
now.
check my list here real quick. I have nothing else but a crossbow.
Don't forget to burn.
You have your powers.
Don't forget to burn out your. Yeah, don't forget to burn out your 6 energy for using your crossbow.
6. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Let me read my fucking abilities real quick. Nature, French footprint. Okay, I don't want. See, hold on. This is going to be would take any other physical damage. I have a funny little idea.
Oh no.
But I don't know if this is how this power works. So, Blood Guard, does it like summon a shield of blood in front of you? Like, what does it actually do?
It substitutes. So, say if I was about to get stabbed, it substitutes the pain, and you take half of it.
Okay, so
I feel nothing if you roll high enough.
So it's borderline. Okay, so it's just a borderline passive. There's no physical entity shield. Okay, all right.
What are you attempting to do?
What are you
attempting to do with it?
Well, I was going to, if it created a physical object of blood, I was going to do something really funny, and as he starts to try and cry out, I was going to summon it, like, in his mouth, and he was going to choke on it, but...
Okay, here's what I'm going to have you do.
I was going to try, that's if I summoned a physical object. I wasn't sure what it actually...
Here's what I'm going to let you do. Go ahead and burn the 3 blood agony, and roll me a... What do I want from you? Roll me a reflex.
Reflex.
So burn the blood, roll me a reflex.
Blood comes out of grit or life force? Which one?
Grit first.
It's literally, you're just taking damage. You're literally just taking damage.
Okay, there we go.
That's ignoring armor. Right.
Okay, so which check did you want me to do? It was...
Give me a reflex focus.
Reflex, okay.
Reflex, yes, it's a focus check.
Reflex. You gotta stick with the words.
Or since it doesn't summon a physical object, I'm going to use my that ability, the Blood Guard ability, to like do some shit to his vocal cords. I'm gonna fuck with his vocal cords.
So the cry is muffled heavily to just the 4 of you in this room. And he's not able to shout out loud enough for anyone else to hear.
Okay.
However, again, still on your action.
Okay, how much energy do I got? How close is the other... Actually, here, can I do a perception check real quick and see if the guy's dead body I just killed has any other weapons on him?
So, basically how it's looking is, the guy you shot was the one staring at you from... They're both sitting in chairs. Yep. The guy who's staring away from you...
Oh, wait, okay, so he's not even looking at me. Okay, I thought he could clearly see me.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, now that I know.
No, so you were actually quite impressive to ground him in blood. So he's currently still choking on it. He is not down.
Alright.
He's not even hurt by it currently.
Does he have any weapons on him at all?
I'm pretty sure he has a sword, most likely. It looks like that's what's by his hilt.
Okay, I am going, since he is not looking at me, I'm going to walk up behind him, take his sword, and I'm going to stab him with it. Because I don't want to use bloodshot.
So, I'm going to make you burn. I'm going to make you burn 2 energy.
Okay.
To get over there. You know what? Just burn 6 energy afterwards and make that attack for me. Now, here's the thing. Because this weapon is not one of your normals, you're going to roll a d20. And let's see, your focus is half. So just roll a d20.
Fuck.
Well, shit.
So, you kind of struggle to pull the weapon out for a split second. But once you get out and swing... He's already kind of, as you pulled it out of him, he kind of moved from the chair and fell off the chair. So as you're trying to get that stab in, he's fallen off the chair and coughed up a little bit of that blood. Enough to breathe. But If there's still energy left, you could. What do you got? 4?
I'm just gonna be like, shit. Can I fucking can I hit him in the face with the butt of my crossbow? Do I have enough energy for that? Just like I'm just gonna use like the energy to do that since I'm like right above him
at this point. 6 to make an act.
6. Okay.
Not to mention, in order to pick up that weapon and use it, what kind of crossbow is it? Let's see. You've got a hand crossbow. Yes, you can hold it in one hand and hold the blade in the other. So you got both your weapons in your hand, but you've already burned down to your last 4.
Okay. Let's
All right.
see.
Now, that would be the surprise round. Okay. You're not going to get energy back for this next round because that's the actual start of the combat. Okay. So it's going to start with you, and you're going to start with 4 energy. Is there anything else you'd like to do before it moves over to his move?
Let's see. I mean, I could just kill him. So I didn't pick up his weapon, right?
No, you did.
No, you have his weapon. You got his weapon in hand.
Okay.
You attempted to stab him, but he fell out of his chair as you were trying to stab him, so you weren't able to actually get it in.
Okay. So, well, I've got weapons in both hands, so I don't think I'm just gonna end my round there. See what he does.
Gotcha.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do a whole lot.
He actually is going to grab the blade from his fallen comrade, and he's going to attempt to swing at you. I need you to give me a parry check.
Parry.
But nice knowing you, Scholar.
Where the fuck is parry?
It's been nice knowing you.
A parry defense. Sorry, a parry defense.
Okay.
How about that? There we go.
15.
Is it gonna be enough?
So, he's choking down here. He grabs the sword, and as he's pulling it out, he kind of just swings wildly at you. He's not going to catch you.
Okay.
So you kind of scooch back just a bit, and his blade finds nothing. However, which one of you is going next? Scroller? Sean?
Be Sean, wouldn't it?
I guess I'll go next.
What weapon does the detective even have? Hold on, what is he? Oh, okay, he has a crossbow too. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Has this guy been? He hasn't been stabbed yet. He's just.
No, he's just choking on
blood.
Cords. Yeah, because I exploded his.
Yeah, he's currently struggling to. He's currently struggling to breathe as he's gurgling blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab him around the neck. Can I do that?
Why would you not?
Yeah. So for you,
but
maybe you're gonna blow all his nuts.
I mean, you could choke him.
Why you gotta be telling this man how to be a detective? Okay,
so detective's not doing his job right.
So, you're going to attempt. Let's see. You're going to attempt a physique check. So it's going to be a D20 plus your physique. Actually, no, you can just do a physique check. So just use the focus and give me a physique check. Physique.
That's so lame. Okay.
So, here's the thing. You're struggling to hold on to him, not so much because you can't get a grasp, but because he's flailing around. So you're kind of trying to hold him. That's going to burn up 6 energy from you. But you're not able to get a strong grasp on him. Now, I'll remind you, while you may have your crossbow, your hand crossbow in your hand, one, you have a free hand, and it's perfectly fine to hit him if you prefer.
Yeah,
you don't have to straight up kill.
I want to knee him in the back.
Yeah, give me an unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack. Woo.
22. All right.
Chiropractor.
So, breaks his back.
Now, here's...
So is that another 6 energy for me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And more importantly, that's an 18. You needed to roll a 17 plus to crit. So you're going to start off doing 1d10 directly to his life force. Go ahead and roll me 1d10.
7.
So, what's your plan as you need this man in the back?
Cuff him.
You strike him in the back, and you seem to be a little bit too accurate. You caught him in the spine, and before he can cry out, his head hits the chair, and he's out, as far as you can see. There's not a whole lot of blood, because the hitting the chair actually slowed him down before he hit the floor. But he is down, and you strap the cuffs on. You have burned one of your pair.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, only have one dead.
Mm-hmm.
Scroller, I need you to do me a favor.
Yes.
I need you to give me a willpower defense.
Okay. 14.
14. Now, I will give you what you're going to be defending against. What the hell was that? How does that look? Yeah, that's definitely not what I just did. Whoa! That's not it.
20.
Don't worry about that.
40-20!
That's definitely not the correct thing. That's what we were looking for. Perfect save of that. Alright, that's better. Try that one out. Go! Don't worry. Alrighty. So now you have yourselves one restrained and one dead.
Let's move out.
You guys
Shovel, keep
So,
your
are
dog
we
in
gonna
check.
continue?
That could have gone way worse than it already did.
Well, sorry guys, sorry for mucking that up a little bit. I'm usually a lot better with long, hard objects.
Quiet down. We're not out of this yet.
So
I am gonna ditch the sword.
Cliven
Anyway.
didn't.
As I say that, I toss the sword on the ground and I ditch it. Alright, well, not on the ground, I toss it to the other side of the room and I just ditch it. Because my character is fucking terrible with the sword.
Yup.
And that's probably why I failed.
So, as you all continue down this actual hallway, you come through mostly a bunch of... Yes.
Stealth.
You certainly can.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you all creep through these dilapidated hallways, there's honestly not much to see. There is... Eventually, you do come upon a point where it looks like someplace where they keep some food,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing straight up stands out to you.
Mm-hmm.
You do eventually find yourself at a point where there is a stairway going up and a hallway that seems to travel further down the building, which may lead you toward the two people you saw at the far end. Or you could...
Objections to clearing the first floor first.
I say we clear the first floor.
Okay. Which way do you want to go first? You want to go towards these two or this guy?
This guy might be... I'm going to say that this guy.
Okay.
So, we're just backtracking to head toward that one?
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly fine.
Can I search the floor as we go for more bullets?
You certainly can, but I'm going to remind you, it's not an easy task to find bullets out in a place that doesn't really use them like that. You guys backtrack your way over to this guard. Now, in this room, it looks like there's a lot of workout equipment. And as you guys enter the room, you hear the clang, clang, 17, clang, 18, clang, 19. Rest. No, one more.
Can I do
Clang,
a perception
20.
check to see if there's any more guards in the room or whatever he is? Or if he's on his own?
It looks like he's on his own as far as you can tell. It doesn't seem like there's any other people in here.
Okay.
Again, a lot of this area, now, surprisingly enough, there's not as much cobweb in this area. It looks like a lot of the cobwebs have been removed, and there's mostly just workout equipment in here. This guy is just running through some reps.
I'm gonna
as far as you can tell, he has
do an unarmed attack.
Okay, so first, give me your stealth check. I'm going to give you a +5 to whatever it is, because this man's running reps.
Wait, why is it not? I keep... Oh, there we go.
Alright, give me your unarmed attack.
Oh, no.
Let's see.
No fair.
So first things first, you are hidden. So regardless of the fact that you made that, and that you missed that, quote unquote, you're hidden. You automatically are going to get the hit. But because you missed, it's only going to be by 1. So what's your unarmed?
What do you mean, what's my unarmed?
Yeah, what's the damage for? Or the agony?
The agony's 5 for his.
That's his agony 5, crit 17 plus.
Okay, so agony's... Here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to give you an option. He is currently in the middle of his reps. Your first hit isn't going to do the trick. Unless you choose to wait until he's got it lifted. Now, if you do that, there's a possibility that he will get badly injured. But you will have him in one full swoop. Your choice.
I'm not feeling that sadistic yet.
Okay, so you strike him in the back of the head just as he's dropped it down, and he kind of shakes back and turns around. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Oh, no.
You're going to roll your d20 and choose as much energy to spend.
Wait, Francis, why did you just wait?
You should have hit him in the stomach as hard as you could.
Hey, okay, so a technical basis, since the last combat, did I have 10 energy restored or not?
You didn't use any energy, did you? No.
No, yeah. Wait, what did you use?
The last combat, I used 12.
This is a new round, so yeah, you get 10
That was
energy.
another 6.
Hold on a second. So, the last combat you used 12.
Yes.
That last unarmed attack you just did didn't cost you anything.
Oh, okay.
So, don't take the 6 energy that you normally would take from that. So, that's gonna... Yeah, that one didn't cost you anything.
Okay.
However, now you're set for it. So, you will not go back in. Hey man, tell your leaf-blowing friends to stop blowing each other out there.
Look, I can't help what they're doing.
Your ears are invalid, sir. If I have to stand still, you have to get your blowers to stop blowing each other.
It is hot! I can't close my windows! It is too hot!
Sounds like a personal problem to me. Get your life together.
Shut up, Sam.
Alright, I got 17. I'm not going to add any energy to that.
You won't have to. You're going first.
Okay, I'm just going to hit him again.
Go for it.
Oh.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about!
Oh yeah. How are you putting them down this time around?
Haymaker to the jaw.
What? Nah, I guess... That's right. He turned his head around and I just hit him in the face real hard.
Bruh! Descriptive as always, Francis.
So he turns, and he's in the middle of a what the fuck? As his head kind of twists back the other way, and he falls out of his chair, or out of his, I should say, off the bench.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lost a tooth too.
At least one. At least one. Actually, let's. You know what? This seems like a very important moment. He actually lost 3. Congratulations. You've taken 3 teeth and a man down. I'm adding that to your notes.
Okay, I'm gonna cuff him.
Oh my god.
You got it. Alright. And that man is down. So, where are we going next?
To these guys, I'm guessing.
Uh-huh.
You got it. Alright, now have 2 ways around there. You can go taking the route that you're currently on, or you can backtrack and go around the other way.
Can we do a perception check to see which is the safest, stealthiest option?
Safest, stealthiest, perception
Stealthiest,
check?
then.
No.
Stealthiest.
But, well, perception check, no. What you can give me, however, since you're the one looking, give me a calculation expertise.
Ooh, 19.
From what you're seeing, the side that you're currently on is the one that was most used. So you would guess that if you attempted to use the other side, it would be the less traveled side. It may be a little bit harder to traverse, but should you succeed, they'd be less likely to believe anyone was back there.
So from this side.
Yes, however, should you fail in that stealth, it would be very obvious. Only because of the fact of, yeah, no one usually is back there. So, it will be harder to sneak on the side you're on currently, but failing on the opposite side will be worse. Are we taking the left, or are we continuing on the right?
I think we stay on the right, then. We'll stay on the right.
It's a group decision. We all agree on this one? Well, I mean,
Francis!
Group decision.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust your judgment.
All right.
Okay.
Since you're, here's the thing. You're all together attempting a stealth check.
I was back.
So you're not all going to roll.
Okay.
Instead, let's see here. Scroller, it seems you have the lowest stealth, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Wow!
Give me a stealth check.
I mean, I'm a DPS, so...
Yeah, actually, hold up. Before you do that, I may be incorrect. Shadow, it looks like your stealth is 0, actually.
Oh, cool!
Give me a stealth check.
Gladly! Damn! It was 1 off the 16. God damn it.
So, the group of you make your way through. Let me swap this order up. Shadow, I'm going to have you in front, and then the 2 of you can decide who's going next to him.
Well, I'll be in the back, because I'm the little bitch.
Yep, damn straight. You stay over there.
God. So, the 3 of you make your way through this open area, and you may basically make it right about here. There's a conversation being had currently between this young man and this little boy. It seems, after listening for a moment, you realize the older man is giving the young boy a lecture. He begins describing it wasn't always like this. And I've told you many times before. Yeah, I know. It wasn't always like this. And one day it won't be like this anymore. Eventually they'll learn to accept you as you are. They'll learn to recognize your value and your talents. You're not a monster, no matter what they think you are. But we're hiding here. We're the ones that are hiding. They're not hiding from us. I'm hiding from them. It's for your safety. I don't like being a coward. I don't like... His statements are interrupted as, Shadow, you seem to knock over what looks like... It looked like something that was soft. And it was. It was a soft, squeaky toy that goes...
Awesome. Easy now, easy now. I overheard your conversation about you not being monsters and wanting to do the right thing. Come with us quietly, both of you live.
Have a turn. Oh, this would be so funny.
Live.
We don't want to hurt you.
You think he...
Don't make a scene.
Boy,
You make a scene, you both die.
Come, son. No!
It's handcuffs or a bullet. Choose wisely.
Alright. The man puts his hands up. At least cuff me first. Just give him a moment. I'll come back over. I'll cuff him myself. Please, just... Please.
Both of you kneel.
Jump over and cuff the dude before he changes his mind.
Just, please.
Does he resist?
Wait, so you said you're gonna try
Does
to...
he, like...
He says he's gonna jump over here and cuff this guy before he changes his mind.
Okay, so I need you... Let me see. I got this clear.
I also want to say I'm
Fred,
currently
you-
aiming at this guy as well.
The young one? Okay.
Yeah, because
So-
he's the one that's giving the grief at the minute.
Sean, do me a favor and give me a... give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Was he stealthing for that? I thought he just immediately just dashed at him and... Oh, yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about!
You are able to slap the cuffs on the old man in record time.
Nice.
Now I need you to roll me initiative, because you are within that man's range.
He's got the cuffs on him, right, though?
He does.
Oh, dear.
You're gonna go second.
Oh, dear.
As the man smiles at you, I have no powers. And he is going to attempt to club you with his hand. I'm going to need from you a 19 parry defense.
Jesus Christ.
19.
Nope.
So, you are going to take... Let me see. That would be... 6. You're going to take 10 points of physical bludgeoning damage. Your armor is going to burn off 4. So you're going to end up taking 6 points of physical bludgeoning damage.
As a reflex, can I
Is there
fire off a
something
shot?
where Can I
Don't!
What do you
can
mean,
I
don't?
get durability for that?
You certainly can. Yes, sir. Now, for that, to burn that durability, you're going to need to spend energy. Let me make sure I have that correct. You will need to burn 3 energy. to brace yourself and remove as much of your current durability as you'd like.
Move 3.
Okay. Cool. So then
Okay.
you're only going to take 3.
Okay.
So as he strikes you, as he goes to strike you,
Fuck, that hurt.
Fuck's sake.
as right after he strikes you, he rolls past you in what looks like almost a dance. So he overhand claps at you, and after doing that, since you moved up to him, he is actually going to dance his way right in front of you.
Cool. I go to shoot him.
You could if he weren't faster.
What?
Do me a favor and give me a parry check. It's also going to be a 19.
Well, it's not my go, is it? Goddamn.
It is not.
Shit.
So, you're actually going to take 7 points of physical bludgeoning agony. You have armor. Actually, I'm sorry. Nope, that was after armor. So, we knocked out some of that. You're only going to take 7. Now, just like before you take that 7, I'm going to let you know, just like Francis, you can attempt to brace. It will cost you 3 energy, and you can use some of your armor, and some of your durability to decrease that 7 points. Those 7 points.
Cool, yeah.
Burn as much of it as you want, but burn the 3 energy first. Alright, and then, so how much did you take? How much did you remove, I should say?
I was not counting. I'm down to 3 durability. I had 8.
So you remove 5, you're going to take 2 points. Gotcha. So as he strikes you in your leg, you fall flat on your back. You are currently prone.
Cool, I aim my gun at him. Can I aim my gun at him, or is it not my turn?
It's still not yours, no. But, good news! Francis. Detective Shovel. It is your action. What would you like to do?
Let's cuff the kid.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow at this.
Please end your turn. Give me the turn. This would be so funny.
Okay, so you're
You
gonna
could
shoot a
actually
crossbow.
command your dog to do something. Technically
You're going
speaking,
to-
that isn't within your rights. You could say,
Shoot a
my
crossbow
turn,
at
I
who?
demand my dog to do something.
Easy now. Just because he's called a dog doesn't change what it is. So, who are we firing at?
I'm firing at the super guard here.
The old man?
The
Okay.
old
Who
man.
wants to be a
definitely
superhero?
That definitely hit. So, that's actually... Let's see... That's going to be 7 to start with. How much actual agony do you deal? Let me see your crossbow. Let's see. Your crossbow...
That's 3.
You need to roll a 17 for a crit. So not a crit,
Okay.
but it does 5, right?
But crossbow,
I
it
can't
does.
read what this
Right.
crap you wrote. You wrote 7 misfire, 3 agony, 3 crit, 16 plus. So
Okay, so how it works is 7 is what your stat... It's basically your stat to the crossbow. It has nothing to do with anything else.
that's what I figured.
Misfire,
Okay.
yeah. Misfire means that if you rolled a 3 or lower,
Mhm.
your crossbow would jam. And you would lose that shot, and then you'd have to unjam it as an action.
Yeah. Okay.
The last one is, of course, how much agony you deal.
Mm-hmm.
The agony, it looks like it's 3. If you rolled a 16 or better, you would have crit. So, make sure to burn that crossbow bolt.
Oh right. Okay. Thank you.
Still going to hit, and that was 7 plus the 3 agony from what I see here. So, a total of 10 physical piercing agony. Where are you aiming for?
His back.
It seems he's not able to turn fast enough to stop you. But rather than getting just any spot in his back, it's closer to his shoulder as he attempts to spin around and what you can only guess is the way he's fucking moving, catch the goddamn thing. But he catches it in the back of his shoulder. Just past his shoulder. So it looks like you may have struck bone. It looks bad. And the man cries out, "What else would you like to do?"
Well, I think I'm down to 1 energy.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. So,
Wow.
that is actually going to
just
bring...
yell, "Stop resisting."
And the man is going to yell, "No! Don't!" That's going to bring us to the young boy's turn.
Oh, shit.
And the young boy will look at all 3 of you. Scroller, his eyes seem to lock on yours.
Okay.
It almost looks as though he's looking for some semblance of reason.
Well, I'm fucking crazy, so there is no reason there.
So there's no reason to roll me a check.
No.
Instead, hold on, I gotta check one thing. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This is gonna be... Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, here's how this is gonna work. Scroller, I need you then to do me a favor. As the young boy looks into your eyes and sees nothing, he seems to be seeking reason or logic and or the least mercy, and he sees none of that. So he is going to bite on his finger, aim towards you, and fire off a hunk of blood. Give me a Moxie defense.
A what defense? You
Moxie.
kinda got a little bit.
Moxie defense.
Wow, I got hit.
Well,
Unless you let me do a defense check or a dodge check or something.
technically speaking, you
gonna
can use... Oh no, we can't use Blood Guard because it comes out of him anyway. Never mind.
Because if I can do a dodge check, then I would like to do that.
First things first, that's not how blood affects you. In the same way as yours don't affect their defense, it affects their moxie. So, first things first, you needed a 17. So, that's already going to be 13, a total of 18 points. Now, here's the thing. As you well know, it's kinetic blood damage, so that's going to end up affecting your life force.
Okay.
However, as you know, among your powers is Blood Guard.
Yep.
So, if you'd like, you can burn off 3 blood. You can take 3 blood agony and attempt a vigor defense against this.
Okay, I'll do that then. I will use Blood Guard to do that.
Okay, so you're going to need to beat a 23.
Oh Jesus!
Okay, so
So
it's a vigor defense, right? Yeah.
Correct.
All right, 18, close.
So it's not going to beat it, but regardless, you can go ahead and take that, agony that you dealt to yourself, and it's still going to half the amount you will take. Instead of 18, you will only take 9 points.
Okay.
Not bad at least.
And again, this is not going to affect your grit. Those 9 points are going to directly affect your life force.
Oh, okay. Okay, there we go.
All right. So, after firing this shot, he is going to turn and run. He's probably going to get right about here. Okay. That is going to bring us Actually, who do we already deal with? I think that we dealt with everyone so far, didn't we?
No, I haven't had a turn.
No, we haven't dealt with you yet. Shadow!
Thanks for forgetting about me, Sam! Jeez!
Now here's my thing. I forgot. You do have a choice. Shadow, Scroller, either of you can choose to go first.
Me.
Or next, I should say.
Me.
Shadow, we're pretty proud of this. Shadow, you are currently prone in front of the man with the fists.
I'm gonna take a shot at him.
I will give you a fair warning. 2, in fact. First things first, you are prone. And since you are prone, attempting to fire at somebody right there in front of you will give you a penalty on your parry checks. As close as he is, he's going to have a chance to hit you first before you can fire your shot.
Oh, this is going to be so funny if this rolls poorly.
So, you want to actually fire the shot, it's possible. But you're going to need to give me a parry check first. And I'm going to let you know right now, it's a 19. What would you like to do?
What about if I fire at the kid?
Oh, God.
You are within 5 feet of the old man, and he is fast. He might be old, but he's fast enough to hit you back first. He's going to get that chance. So, you will be putting yourself at risk of tasting defeat.
So, no matter what I do, I'm getting smacked first. Awesome. Great. There's
If you
literally
try
no
to
point in me taking a frickin' turn.
Yeah,
at
that's
this point.
if you try to shoot. Maybe don't be super bloodthirsty and not shoot him.
I'm not saying you can't shoot. I'm saying you'll have to move first if that's the case, but you also have to spend energy to get up.
Yeah, can I get up
now,
first?
What you could do... Okay, that's going to cost you 2 energy, straight off.
Alright.
You're up and about, perfectly fine. Now, you're going to... If you want to actually get out of his way, that's going to cost you more energy to get past him.
What about if I back up here so he's not right next to me?
Yeah, completely. I mean, it'd be back here. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely do that. Burn out 2 more energy. Okay. Now you are perfectly within your range if you attempt to shoot him.
Cool, now I attempt to shoot him.
Go for it!
Kill! I'll use my main hand first. 21.
Oh, that's gonna hit. What'd you roll? What was that? 12 on your basic?
Mm-hmm.
On your actual roll?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a crit, is it?
Oh, it's no, 1 off a crit. 1 off a crit.
Oh, what? Oh, no, 17's an unarmed. That's right. Oh, yours is 13. Damn!
I was 1 off!
That was close. Okay, so how much agony do you do? What is it?
I do 8 agony.
8 agony. All right. Plus that. All right. That's a nice chunk. You fire off a shot, and he is... This old man seems fast and quite skilled, but he is not bullet-catching fast, and while trying to defend himself against it, you fire it through his hand, and he screams. But it's still your move.
You had enough, or do you want to stop?
Leave the boy alone!
Wrong answer. I gotta fire my second gun at him. Actually, I fired the same gun, actually. It's a revolver. It's got 6 shots in it before I have to reload.
It does.
I gotta shoot him again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. 14. But it's a
so that is not actually going to hit him. Specifically because as you pull the trigger, click. You burned the bullet for that?
I don't think I did. No, my apologies.
It's alright. So, that sound is well known to you. It's the sound of your gun
jamming.
misfiring.
Yup.
You could spend an entire action to unjam that. Now, as you well know,
That's 6.
you're a gunslinger, Holmes. You don't run with one gun, do you?
Yup, I have the other one drawn for such an occasion.
You have another one. You still have your other one if you want to keep going.
I'm gonna try and end this guy right here. I don't care. There we go.
Do you have the energy for it?
Oh, yes I do. I just expended the NG. That was a 25 with a 16 as well, which means it's also gonna crit. 8
Roll
crit
me
and
1d10.
13 crit. And 1d10 coming right up. Ooh, and an 8.
This shot whisks through his clavicle, and you don't see it come back out. But you do see blood pool at the old man's mouth as he drops down to a knee.
Didn't have to end this way. Just didn't have to end this way. If you came quietly, you'd still be alive.
He just wanted to pick flowers.
Could have done that in prison, man.
He looks up at you with confusion and then realization. You're an idiot. And falls dead.
He's the one who's dead.
I'm gonna check those cuffs. Are they recoverable?
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're just cuffs, man.
Yep. So, though I will let you know, before you'll have a chance to do that, we are still actually within combat. Currently, since the boy isn't so far away that he's unreachable, per se. But I will need one other thing. I will specifically need... Let me make sure. What was it? 14? Oh, wait. Oh, it was... I need from... Jay!
Yeah.
Shadow, do me a favor. Give me a power.
A what, sorry?
A willpower check. And actually, I'm trying to think. Did you... Hey, Francis, you cuffed the other gentleman as well, didn't you? You cuffed 3 guys so far.
That's right.
Not including... Yeah, not including the other dude. Okay, I wanted to make sure I have that right. Okay. Perfect. 2 restrained. 2... So we got 2 dead, 2 restrained. 1 of the cuffs used. And you rolled an 11. Let's see if it survives you out. Okay, so do me a favor and remove 7 morale.
7 morale?
Yes, sir. As you feel something in your mind start to crack. Like, your eyes seem to keep flashing back to this old man, and then to someone else staring at you. And then back to this old man, and then back to someone else staring at you. You haven't seen this other guy. But you almost feel like you know him? Which, again, makes no sense to you.
Cool. So, slightly going insane. Awesome.
Okay, so given that you said I'm in combat still, does that mean I add 10 energy and then I subtract something for recovering the cuffs?
No, I won't have you recover. I won't let you recover them just yet because first, speaking of crazy, scroller.
Okay. Do I have a line of sight of where the child is running up the hallway, or do I not?
No, you don't have line of sight, but you know you have a general idea of where.
Okay, yeah, because we were in like this section of the hallway earlier.
Yeah,
so
right. You didn't.
I asked you before I could teleport without. So I don't know if this is going to be allowed. So since we were in this portion of the hallway earlier, and I saw it earlier, and I know what it looks like, can my character envision it and teleport there?
Ooh. You know what?
fuck it, I'll allow it, but I'll make you burn 3 more energy to do it.
Okay. Alright, so how much, here, hold on, where is it?
Let's see, your dark footprint normally burns... Oh wait, no, not that one. Your Traverse the Void normally burns 4, burns 7.
Alright, so I'm gonna teleport into the hallway in front of the kid, and as he is running down the hallway, he kind of comes around the corner and sees me.
So, as this kid gets right here, you are now staring him down.
Yep, and so I still have 7 energy here. Hold up, let me check this.
You do.
Okay, alright.
You stare at him and he stares at you.
And I'm gonna say to him, look, kid, you may not be a monster, but I am. And you shot me. I'm gonna raise my hand to him and bloodshot him.
Yes, Scroller!
It's 5. So how much energy is 6 energy for bloodshot, right? Okay, yep, 6.
So no,
it doesn't come out your energy.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't burn energy.
Yeah, you just
bloodshot is gonna burn. You're gonna take 5 agony.
Yeah, so that comes straight out your grit.
So you're gonna take 5 agony.
5.
Right.
And then I roll it. Alright, 17. He probably dead.
Wait, why is some of your life force gone?
Yeah, that's it.
Because I took damage earlier.
Yeah, it comes out your grit first, though.
He hit him with a blood.
No, I got
No,
shot
it doesn't.
with fucking blood.
Oh, right, no, the bloodshot works different.
Yeah, I got
He
shot.
got hit.
That's
He
right.
got hit with bloodshot too. So your shot tears through this kid's stomach. And he's basically right by the stairs, and he kind of grabs onto the staircase itself to try to support himself. He's kind of holding the area where you shot him. And I'm not a monster.
Okay, how much? My crossbow isn't loaded, right? I'm pretty sure my crossbow's not loaded.
Did you fire it already?
I think I did.
I think you did fire it
Earlier, right?
Yeah, you fired. You've only shot. So yeah, it's still not loaded.
Yeah. Okay. How much? Yeah. So I'm just gonna say, like earlier, I'd like put it back in like my holster or whatever. So how much energy is it to reload it,
6.
if any?
It's gonna take action.
Okay.
No, you have enough, but you don't have
You're
enough
burnt.
to use it again.
Yeah.
I'd just fire another bloodshot at him,
So-
to be honest.
What would you like to do?
Well, he is very fucking hurt. Let me think. Is the blood crystal sticking out of the wound in his stomach, or did it already disperse?
So once you fired it, it basically just returns to blood after it hits a target.
Okay. Let me think. Because I really don't want to use another bloodshot here, but... I think I kind of have to. This kid has to fucking die. And I don't, since I can't load my crossbow. Is there any other way I
You can
can
load it, you just can't
this
fire it
kid?
afterwards.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. Yeah, I need to actually be able to kill him. Hold on. Let me check my skills here. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna walk up to the. So you said he's trying to like kind of climb up the stairs, right? Or drag.
Right. It's gonna take you
himself
2
up the
energy to make
stairs.
that. Take you 2 energy to make that walk, but yeah.
Okay.
Just to
Do I
clarify,
have enough?
wait, the rest of us can't see what
Wait, I got
you're
2 people
doing.
talking. No, I don't. It was around. I'm pretty sure it was around the corner for him to even get around. So no.
Yeah, no, yeah, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, how much energy would it take for me to use my strength skill to bash his fucking head into the stair?
Here's the thing. An action is an action, and it takes 6 energy. However, your grit and your energy are shareable.
Okay.
Ooh, didn't
Okay, so I'm
So
just
you
gonna
can
use
burn-
my 5 energy and 1 grit, and I'm gonna use my strength skill here to fucking bash his fucking head into the fucking stairs.
Sure, go for it.
My guy's the
Alright,
professional
1
homelander.
skills strength.
God!
He dead as hell. So I smash his head into the stairs, and his fucking skull caves in.
So-
a kid, you know, kid's
okay, so we're
skull's
clear.
off.
We're clear. This is bludgeoning damage. It doesn't kill him,
Really?
but he is
How?
he is bleeding. He is already bleeding out through his stomach.
Yeah.
So
And he's
this
bleeding out
would
of his ears now, probably.
So, in other words, he's unconscious and bleeding out.
Yeah, he's probably fucking dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real.
most likely it's gonna end poorly in a few seconds, but that's gonna bring you out of combat.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Alright, so I restore 10 energy, right?
Don't we restore all
no,
our
no,
energy
you don't.
from
Okay, don't. Okay.
Negative.
coming out of combat?
Negative.
No?
Negative.
Mm.
Coming out of combat doesn't restore energy. It involves taking breaks to restore energy, or the second round of combat.
Right.
So remember, the very, very first round was, if it's a surprise round, it does not count as a round.
Mm.
And the first round will not regain you any energy.
Okay.
So, right now,
Since we're out of
Scroller,
combat, can
you-
I freely unclog my guns without it costing anything, or no?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, they're both unjammed now, which is good.
Okay, so, what's the plan, people?
Um,
Currently, Detective, you are nowhere near. Oh, that's right. Scroller, do me a favor. Oh, easy stuff. Beat me an 8 from Willpower Defense.
Willpower defense.
Come on, Scholar.
Alright.
You got this, man. I believe in you.
8.
Oh, snap! What happens here?
Beat. It's a beat me an 8.
Ah! Scholar!
Alright, so. Go ahead and burn 6 of your. 6 of your morale.
Alright.
As the boy's body almost seems to move to some extent. His eyes seem to stare back at you, even though his eyes aren't open. And then a person you haven't seen before comes into your mind and then goes out, but you know him. But you don't know him. But you know him. Okay, what's the plan, people?
I thought I was gonna try to recover cups, and he kept telling me, "No, you can't do that yet."
But yeah, my
I think you can
I'm
do it
pretty
now that
sure
you're out of
my,
combat.
Yeah, my turn there is over.
Alright, you're out of
I haven't done
combat.
anything, so.
You're out of combat. You don't need to spend energy. Cuffs are already yours again.
Okie doke, I'm going to head towards the sound of commotion.
I'm gonna
Sure.
head over to Scroller here, and then I suggest we rest as well. At least get some energy back.
So, is that what we're planning on doing? Resting here
Yeah.
Yeah.
in this location? Is that the plan? Now,
Hang on.
here's how it works.
What
just so we're
location
clear.
can we rest in? Which would be better? Probably here.
You know what? If you're attempting to find a location that would be safe to rest in, because we're talking about a certain measure of time, the best thing you can do for me is give me a calculation check. Or a calculation expertise check.
I'll go for
There
it.
you go. I got it. 22.
Okay. Damn it.
So,
Good thing I took that roll first.
while looking over this place, you have a feeling that if you were hoping to rest, your best bet would be to ensure at least the second floor is cleared, so that you know no one will come from the first floor to the second floor, more importantly, the second floor to the first floor. You feel that may be your best shot. Now, another option, when you think about it, is if you just cleared the first floor, as you've already done, and then cleared this second area and third area, at least on this side, it looks like this side's a bit damaged, so it's unlikely that someone would try to traverse back through this side. But it may involve you having to clear this part of the floors as well. Now, if you just clear this part, you at least decrease your chance of having trouble. But if you choose to rest here, the chance of you finding trouble or trouble finding you is greatly increased.
What about we take these two bodies back to the prison first and come back?
Oh. That gives them too much time to barricade it.
Yeah. I mean, we could go back to the room where the dudes were playing cards and, like, chilling there.
Problem is, this guy's bleeding out all over the floor. There's blood everywhere.
So bring him with us. Cover him and drag him into the fucking room with us.
I mean, I suppose so.
Put him next to the other guy that's in there.
I suppose so. We could use this guy as like a shield or something. If someone came in. Yeah, let's move. What do you think, Francis? Do you think we should go into here and rest?
Yeah, I think
that seems like a good idea.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll go in there. We'll bring this kid in here, and we'll all move over into this room.
Just sitting on the stairs for someone to find.
Speaking of that, what are we doing? What are we doing with this guy here? Because he was actually unconscious as well. His unconsciousness lasts for a few minutes. This guy's probably, let me see that. One guy that you cuffed up, he's probably awake by now.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing...
If you could go over and get him and bring him in here.
Yeah, I'll volunteer to go do that.
Okay.
Sure. So, you head over to go collect the other guy that you dropped a little bit ago.
I'm going to try to use intimidation.
He's unconscious.
No,
well, he's awake now.
I thought this guy was awake.
At most, unconsciousness would last 2 or 3 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
So, right now, this gentleman would be awake. And detective, as you enter this room, you said you'd like to intimidate him.
Yeah.
Go for it. Give me an intimidation check.
Okay, I'm going to draw my crossbow on him and tell him to move.
Hey!
He looks up at you with defiance, but follows your instructions regardless.
Distraction?
He follows your distractions with defiance.
God damn.
So he's going to follow you on the way over here. Okay. While you guys are making your way back, who actually walked into this room first with this child in hand?
I'll say I drag him.
So, the guard is currently awake, and he looks at you and the child, and he's actually going to rush you.
But he's in handcuffs.
So, which guard? The one that was...
They're both in handcuffs.
Head on the chair?
Yes, the one in handcuffs. He's going to rush at you.
Yeah, they're both in handcuffs. Was it the one that was the guy's head smacked on the chair? Is that who's rushing me?
Correct.
Yeah, but he's still in handcuffs. I think what he's going to try and do is just knock you to the ground. Well, that's all he can do.
Probably, yeah, it's really all he can do. He can't really do much.
So, do me a favor and give me a parry defense.
Alright. Fuck.
Damn it.
Okay. Scroller, you needed a 15?
Awesome.
So, normally that would be 15 points of physical bludgeoning. You're actually going to knock out a few of those. More specifically, down to 9. You're only going to take 9 points of physical bludgeoning.
Okay, so that's to grit, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
as he slams into you. You actually are kind of shoved to the side as your head smashes into the doorway. But he doesn't stay by you. Instead, he drops down to this child and starts putting his hands over the wound. Hang on, kid. Hang on. Okay, hang on. You're okay. You're okay, kid. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I don't think this kid's gonna be alright. Considering he shot me, I kind of made sure that he's not gonna be okay. Even if he lives, he's gonna have some brain damage. Let me think. This guy's new. Yeah, so this guy.
Just kick him. Unarmed attack him.
Yeah, that's
kick
what
him.
I was gonna say. That's what, well, I have no energy. That's the thing.
No, it's your turn. You get 10 energy
We're not
back.
in combat. We're not in combat.
Okay.
Oh, we're not in combat?
We're not in combat right
He
now.
charged him,
So
but surely that means we're in combat.
Yeah.
We're not in combat right now.
Okay, fine.
I'm telling you we're in combat.
Okay.
But you can't-
Since
you can
we're
certainly-
since we're not in combat, actions don't take energy, right?
Correct. That is completely correct.
All right. I'm gonna kick him specifically in the head, and
Go for it. Give me an unarmed attack check.
Go on, Scroller. I believe in you this time. I believe in you, buddy.
Attack. Please.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Attack.
Yeah!
Surely
Better
that
than what you
does
did.
something.
That's exactly the number you needed to beat.
Oh.
So you kick at him and he puts his hand up. Do me a favor.
Oh, no.
I need from you. Let me see, what's that going to be? Give me another parry defense.
Alright. There we go. 15.
Nice.
He's going to attempt to try to pull you off your feet, but even though he's still holding your one leg, he's not able to get you off balance enough. What would you like to do? Remember, we're not in combat.
With my guns, man.
Yeah, like I said, we're not in combat, so either of you are able to act in any way you choose.
So
currently.
And your turn, let me
you
have-
said my back. So you said like I kind of like hit my head a bit against like the doorway. So I'm gonna assume there's a wall, like kind of like to my back. Like my back is
Yeah.
to the wall.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna brace my. So since he still has my foot, I'm just gonna like brace myself against the wall and just shove my foot into his face and be like, "Get the fuck off me!"
Give me another unarmed attack check.
Jesus.
All right, 17.
Yeah, that's gonna.
So, kick does plenty enough to hit him right back to the wall, and he is right back out again.
All right, cool. Get fucked, idiot.
I'm gonna bang the table and say, "Settle down, everyone. Unless you decide you have nothing left to live for and don't want to leave here alive, suggest you sit quietly."
So the other guard moves in. Will you at least not help him? He's just a child.
Nope,
Man, he
you
fucking
do not.
he shot me. Fuck him.
No.
You-
You make a move for that child, there's a bullet going right between your eyes.
Do me a favor. Give me a command check.
Oh, which one of us?
That would be from Shadow.
Mm,
Shadow,
yeah.
give me a command.
Well,
A command expertise.
and expertise begin. Whoa, that's a massive penalty on that. Jesus, I rolled a 14. God damn.
Jesus. You have a negative
Yeah.
penalty on command? Really? Even though you have guns?
Apparently so.
I have a
Let's
plus
see.
2.
How the hell do you have a +2? What the hell is it? Sam, this
Yeah,
is
what the-
stupid!
Yeah,
What?
that actually doesn't really make much sense.
That makes
That
zero
actually
sense.
Might want to get changed.
What?
This has nothing to do with what you have in your hand. This has
So
nothing to do with.
dumb.
This is about skill, about
Okay.
expertise. Your expertise in commanding other people. It's not about what you're holding. It's about what you can do.
whether you
with your-
have aura or not.
I mean, my guy's got
Dog does
no
not have
aura.
Basically-
aura. He has no riz.
command. Yes,
Dude,
well, you're
fucking
0
hilarious.
res. As this man staring daggers at you, do it.
Oh my god.
I have no fear of you.
Well, I'm still recording, so.
I will attempt to help him.
I don't know, I can't
And if
hear
you have a problem with that, shoot me dead.
Okay,
The man's
we're
gonna
still
then-
not in combat, right?
No.
No, you're not in combat. The man's gonna look.
Why?
He's gonna look directly at the detective and say, "The boy needs help, and I will attempt to save him."
Cool, I'm going to shoot the guard.
Please don't. Let me do something.
Okay, I'll
Go ahead and
let
give me-
Scroller go. I'll let Scroller do it. Go on, Scroller.
Okay, you let me use Blood Guard to fuck with that one guy earlier. I want to fuck with this guy. I want to fuck with him again with the blood shit. So
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Well, if you don't fear him, maybe you should fear me." And I'm gonna use Blood Guard on him, and I'm gonna fucking fill his lungs with blood.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Go ahead and take the 3 agony for it.
Alright. There we go. And then I use Blood Guard 15.
I won't-
So that's
I won't
21.
Oh, Jesus.
So currently, you have this man drowning in your blood, which is, trust me, iron, not great. It only takes a second or so before he passes out. So once more, you have 2 passed out men laying there, and a boy who most likely is already gone.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
Can I do a perception check to
Consider-
make sure he is
consider-
dead? I don't want this guy coming back.
Actually, can I do a perception check on the kid?
Okay, here's the thing. It's not a perception, it'd be a treatment.
Treatment.
And I will let whichever of you has the highest treatment skill.
Okay, hold on. Where is
Or
I've got
has
a
the
1
highest
in my
treatment
treatment.
rank in your
Who's
treatment
got a higher one?
where is treatment skill?
Expertise.
Okay,
treatment
well,
is an
I have a
expertise.
0.
It's gotta be me. It's gotta be me then. Let me do it.
As long as you don't have any penalties, it's fine. 'Cause, well, I don't have any penalties, but I have
20!
Okay.
You check him over carefully. There's no way this child is anything but passed on.
Cool, so he
Yes,
dead.
Fuck
Awesome.
That. Yeah, fuck that kid. He shot me. Fuck him.
Scrolling's just like, no, don't be so bloodthirsty. 2 seconds later,
Well,
kid, die!
Well, yeah, he shot me.
Okay.
Alright,
So-
let's rest up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Hmm.
To rest will take you 15 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay.
15 minutes of uninterrupted time.
Well, can these 2 interrupt us or no?
They very much
Considering I filled this dude's lungs with blood, I
They are
don't think he's gonna
both-
be doing a lot.
They're both passed out again due to your previous actions moments ago. But again, 15 minutes of uninterrupted downtime versus 5 to 6.
Before we rest, can we maybe like handcuff them to something in the room?
That's
Yes.
completely doable, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
Because then they can't interrupt
please, let's
us.
do that. Yeah, please,
Shovel!
let's handcuff them
Shovel!
to the wall or something.
Yeah.
Handcuff
But I
them to
got
the wall
extra
or
cuffs,
something.
so let's just cuff them to shit.
Yeah, let's just
Make
handcuff
sure
their
it's tied
fucking-
down so they
yeah,
can't break
how
out of it,
many-
and put
you
their
said
hands
you
behind their
had-
backs.
Yeah, put their hands behind their backs and handcuff
Stop
them.
cuffing them from the front, Shovel! You've been
Please.
told this!
Yes, please handcuff them from the back. There's a reason we do that in real life.
What is this real life? Dude, are you Deadpool right now? Are you
No, there
breaking
is
fourth
a
wall?
there is a
Fourth wall?
reason we handcuff people behind the back.
Yes.
So, you all are able to cuff these guys up, keeping them locked in. You check their cuffs, they're secured in, and you're going to have yourselves 15 minutes of downtime. I will let you know, though,
Hell yeah.
it might not be that quiet downtime unless you gag them up, which I'm guessing you're going to add that to the list.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, we should.
Oh yeah, I already was thinking about how to gag the motherfuckers. I don't
It'd be
know.
really, you want to be really funny. It'd be really fucking gruesome if we ripped up the fucking like kids' robes and used that as gags.
Yeah, actually, let's do that. That's funny.
Highly
Yeah, so
specific.
I go up to the kid, I rip off some things of cloth from his clothing, and I gag them up with it.
In the meantime, I'd like to know, could you describe the powers this kid had? Because we need to put that.
Well, he seems to be the same as me. I mean,
specifically speaking, he looks to be a blood mage, so
yeah.
specifically blood powers. But considering he's dead, I don't think we're really
considering he's dead, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Just because he's around doesn't mean we're going to come up against another blood mage. It's possible, but at the same time, I don't think we will.
You know you are supposed to make sure to be clear on what they can do. You would recognize that. So, I will let you know, however, Scroller, you do recognize that he is to some extent like you.
Yeah.
Basically, the Order, he is a part of the same Order as you.
Okay.
So that would most likely make him an Arcadian, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
So you would know that. They wouldn't off the top of their heads know that because they weren't entirely focused on what exactly was going on. They had to deal with the old man, viciously attacking them, but you can clearly tell he was an Arcadian, just like you.
Okay, so
again,
I would have to convey that to the detective in
right, because he wouldn't know that off the top of his head.
Okay, yeah. So as I bend down to rip the cloths from him, I say, "This Arcadian little shit shot me with this pathetic little fucking crystal. Fucker deserved to get his fucking head smashed in." But because I'm fucking livid about being fucking shot by this little shit, especially with a power that's very fucking similar to mine.
So, for your rest, this is how it's going to end up working. Let me make sure I have it. There it is. Okay. So, for your rest, it's going to be 15 minutes of downtime. Now, you could attempt to go 60 minutes, but that's going to be a whole hour, and it would involve you needing a meal. If you're not planning on going that far, we're not talking about crunch bars, we're talking about a full meal. So, if you're just planning on doing 16, I'm going to let you know you're going to get back energy equal to your initiative score. And then you're going to restore 2 plus your Moxie rank in Grit.
Where do we find our initiative score?
Your initiative score is by your defense.
Ah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, Scroller, you got 10.
I've got 13.
If we wait the full hour, do we just fold? What happens then?
We don't have food with us, as far as
yeah.
There was food in another room, but I just wouldn't suggest it because we haven't cleared the upper levels.
Yeah.
I would just go with the quarter hour.
Yeah, because at the start of the next round, we will get more energy on top of this.
Yeah,
what we earn here.
True.
So
yeah, let's just do
I didn't want us to go upstairs and only have the 10 energy that we get. That's the only reason I suggested that we have a rest.
Yeah, and then during our rest, can I reload my crossbow as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, certainly, definitely. You can all reload your weapons.
Okay. Yep. So my crossbow.
Unjam them and everything. Yeah.
Right. All of those things are completely
doable. Can I look around
outside
this
of
room that we're in? See if there's anything. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, I mean, it seems the room isn't actually that amazing. It's pretty barren. It seems like they only come down here just to kind of hang out. There are the cards on the table.
Sam, I gotta step away for 2 minutes.
Go ahead, go for it. But there's nothing that seems super obvious as, hey, this is something I definitely had. So, however, that's going to bring us, make sure, hey, Scroll, you give yourself your energy back.
Bro, what are you doing?
Your mic is doing something weird.
I don't think it's mine.
Yeah, you were underwater or something.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I don't actually think that's mine, actually.
No, it's
it's
definitely yours.
No. It's Francis's, I think.
Hold on. Can I mute him temporarily?
See if I can do that.
Because we can't hear you at all.
Mute.
Yeah,
The mute button doesn't seem to work.
For me, it says not in audio channel.
Yeah.
No, he is though. Is he just walking with something in his pocket, like with the phone in his pocket? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think he put his phone in his pocket or something.
I didn't even hear what he said he was going to do.
I don't know. He said he went to go do something for like 2 minutes.
2 minutes is outrageous.
Hey, yo, Francis!
I don't know.
Yeah, because
While this is happening, I am going to get some water real quickly. It's very hot.
Water pause! Consider this a 2-minute pause. Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, this website does not have audio overlap. Like, I can tell you're trying to talk. I can't understand what you're saying, though. The audio's overlapping like crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if I can just give him the... No? Nope. Yeah. Me. Well, consider this a pause. That's for me. Take a pause. Alright, I'm back.
So am I.
I can tell because I no longer hear the water gurgling.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if you put your phone in your pocket or something, but that shit was deafening.
It really was. Okay, so
fun stuff. Squirrel, did you make sure to give yourself back your energy?
10 energy, right?
Squirrel, did you end up getting your energy back?
Yeah, it's 10.
Correct.
It's 10 energy.
Yeah.
correct.
Okay, yeah, 10 energy. Do I restore any grit or anything, or is there any way I can restore, like, life force or anything like that?
That's a good question. Do we get any of that
It's
from the rest?
2 plus your... let me double... Yeah, from this one, it was 2. I know you get 2, and I think it's plus your vigor. Let me double check.
I thought you said Mox.
Okay, so it's 2 grit plus... Yeah, okay, so it's 2 grit by default.
No, I've restored everything, so I'm good.
It's 2 Moxie rank. So you're rank in Moxie, which would be a defense.
Okay, yeah, I have a 0 in Moxie, so... But do I roll it?
Nope. 2 plus your Moxie.
Okay, yeah, so Moxie is 0, so I just get 2 back. Okay.
There you go.
Cool. If everybody's ready, I suggest we clear up the top floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, top floors, I should say.
Alright. So, do me a favor.
Yes.
First things first. Roll me a D100. Any of you can choose to do that.
Okay, I'll do it here.
Do you want to do it? Okay.
Where is D100?
If you click on the purple dice icon.
I got it.
You got it? Nice.
I just didn't know where it was in there. Alright, 92.
Oh, yes, Scroller! Well done, buddy.
So, you guys are heading up the stairs then?
Yep.
Alright. So as you guys go ahead and head up the stairs, it seems quieter on the second floor.
Whoops, sorry. I don't know what that was. Alright.
It's a lot quieter on the second floor, and it's quiet because there's no one on the second floor. At least no one in the area that you've come up to.
Right.
Now, it continues to move around to some extent, but if you're going this way, you're going to find yourselves fighting your way around through some decrepit area right around here. You can, of course, go back the long way, but you're pretty sure you're hearing sounds from the 3rd floor in this area. They're not loud.
Above us.
They're not loud, but they are there.
Yeah, it's like creaking on the floor or some shit.
Not so much creaking on the floor, but there's some sound.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be in my little bitch position. I'm gonna be behind you guys. You guys go up the stairs first.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have my crossbow ready.
I'm drawing both my guns as well.
As you all head up to the 3rd floor, the sound that you hear becomes less muffled, and you realize it's the sound of a music box of some sort. It's been years since you've seen something of this sort, but there's a little dancing lady inside it, and just past them are 2 men sleeping in different beds right near each other. Their armor has been removed, and they seem to have gone to sleep.
I'm gonna put my weapon down and shush the other 2. I got my cuffs out, and I got a couple yield muffle strips. So what I'm gonna try to do is creep up on the first one, stuff his mouth, and then handcuff him.
Okay. What about the second one? What's going on with you guys? Are you guys planning on doing anything as well?
Let me think. I could just try to crossbow the second guy. Yeah, because we've already got...
Well, he's not wearing any armor, so...
Yeah, he's not wearing any armor at all.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna walk up next to this second guy and just point blank crossbow in the chest.
I'd say crossbow the head, but yeah.
Are we waiting until he catches this other guy?
I'll wait until the detective does his thing, and then I'll have my Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna shoot him immediately. I will have my crossbow trained on him at point blank range, and I will wait for the detective to make his move and see where that goes, and if I need to shoot this guy, I will.
I've got both my guns trained on either one of these guys. So like one on this guy and one on this guy.
Yeah, because at this point I'm not really concerned too much about taking prisoners.
Yeah, neither.
So, detective, you stuff this man's mouth, and he kind of does this not loud but muffled. The other person doesn't entirely move as you slap these cuffs around him. And, you pull him behind his back and slap the cuffs on him.
Nice.
He seems confused, mostly because he's just waking up out of a sleep. And as he kind of stares over, do me a favor and give me a reflex check.
Wait, reflex?
Yes, sir. It's a reflex check. It's a focus.
Oh. Oof.
Oh my god, James.
You're not able to stop him as he stomps his foot onto the floor below him. The other man kind of sits up quickly, but stabs himself into the actual crossbow. It's not so far that he harms himself, but he kind of cries out and lays back down quickly. His eyes are open. He is wide awake, and he is staring face to face with the bolt of a crossbow.
Yep, I pull the trigger and kill him, hopefully.
So, you fire this shot, and there is nothing else in his eyes as he is no longer with you.
Yeah.
His eyes, however, are closed.
Alright, so I expend bolt. There we go.
Cool. Gotcha. Do me
Okay. So I want to question this person I have tied up.
Perfectly fine, but before you do that, Scroller, do me a favor. Give me a willpower check. You're going to beat a 20. 4. Sorry.
Willpower. Focus. Where is willpower at? Oh, here we go.
Sorry.
7.
So go ahead and roll me another d12.
D12. Yeah. Okay. 11.
So you're going to lose 11 morale. So
11 morale! I only have 2! So I'm negative 10.
Morale.
Shit.
Negative 9, yes sir.
Oh yeah, negative 9. Okay. Yeah, well, my character's already kind of nuts, and he's pissed at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's pissed. His ego's hurt because he doesn't like seeing other blood mages do shit. Because I'm the best blood mage.
Jesus, my guy got an ego boost. Dude is definitely the frickin' Homelander of this universe.
Literally, yeah. My character just got fucked.
Detective, you are free to question this man.
I walk up a little bit with both my guns trained on him as well.
Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna use intimidation and,
What are you looking to ask? You don't have to worry about rolling.
I want to know how many more people are in the building. But sorry, I don't have very good imagination here. But
No, you just talk to him. Go through that part.
Well, it's like grab his collar. You know, how many kids are in this building?
Just the boy. But he I know. He's a child, but he barely even understands how to use his powers.
All of you just for one kid? I don't believe
you see,
that.
the thing about that.
Shut up, Scroller! Shut up! Better question, how many people in this building with powers?
2. The child and his mentor.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Mentor? Was that old man?
No.
His grandfather? No.
There's another fucking blood mage in the building.
Typical.
What? Are you all catchers? You're the ones that bring them in?
We don't need to answer your
Well,
question.
you see, we're not going to be bringing...
Scroller! Enough!
Is he not? Did you kill him?
Maybe.
Shovel, gag him.
You gagging him up, Shovel?
No.
I don't understand why we're doing this. Why? We're all people. Why are we on opposite sides? I don't understand.
That's the way the world works,
too
man.
much of a liability.
And your helpless, innocent little kid just attacked Scroll over here. He attacked him back.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he should have known his own capabilities.
We gave him the option to come quietly. He chose violence.
Attacked him back? Did you?
Since neither of you won't shut up about it. Yes,
you don't
the kid is dead.
Understand these kids? They have fatal powers. Some of them are world-threatening. You people are playing with fire, and you don't even realize it.
And you give him no chance to change.
No, we
I
did.
gave him a
We
chance.
said, come quietly, put the handcuffs on, and everything was fine. He decided to take a shot at us, so he died.
Where do you take them, you mongrels? Where do you take them?
Mongrels?
What happens after you drop them off?
Mongrels?
I don't know.
Excuse me, you want to take that tone of voice with me?
You just don't care, do you?
Scroller, kill him.
Okay, fine.
Hey man, you're the super insane one. Kill him.
Okay, well, okay, so during
We're not in
this
combat, so
dialogue-
everything's free.
So during this dialogue, I've been reloading my crossbow, and I say, yeah, I'm just gonna be like, you know what, enough of this bullshit. We don't got time for this, and I'm
Yep.
just gonna shoot him.
Cool. So, you fire off this shot, and he kind of coughs for a moment. You're actually a pretty good shot, and you pop him right through the heart.
Nice.
And his hands are still behind his back, and he looks to you, detective, and looks around the rest of you. I don't think the child's the one we have to worry about.
Shut up, you mutt, and die.
It seems he's passed on. Scroller, do me a favor. Give me a willpower defense.
19, so 21.
Oh, that's definitely going to be perfectly fine. Alright.
Just in case you guys haven't noticed what Sam's doing, I've actually noticed. He's threatening to make us all clinically insane.
I mean, my
and
character's already fucked. I'm
every time we kill
-5
somebody, we
morale.
become clinically insane if we don't make the check properly.
No.
Just keep that in mind, which is why I'm making Scroller kill people from now on, unless I really have to.
I mean, I'm already -9. How
Exactly.
much
So there's no
get?
point if you get lost. We got the collar to stop you and everything. If we get lost, then
Yeah, I mean, if
it's a
I
different
go-
story.
I mean, yeah.
So I'm just gonna say, I think he might be right. How old is this mentor? How many years has he been working on his powers?
Well,
Well, he is
considering
a
the guy that
blood
was
dog, yeah.
old, you should have been able to like basically figure out that he wasn't with the one. He wasn't with powers. He just knew how to fight.
No, he didn't have powers.
Exactly.
That said that was his grandfather. He didn't have powers. He's just a real ordinary old
We have
man.
murked this
The
man's
mentor must
entire
be-
family. So here's the question that I have to ask the party right now. What do we do from now on? Do we take this kid back and throw him in the dungeon with these two
Well, he's
and
dead.
leave him for another conflict? Like we live to fight
maybe-
another day?
Yeah, because
Because
I'm a
you're
bit
going
fucked up.
insane.
Yeah, I'm going insane, and I'm injured, and I'm fucked up. So
I think it would
might be a
benefit
good
us to
idea
go
dip
back
out, to be
because
honest.
I'm guessing this guy has basically his mentor, right? So
Yeah,
he's
I'm gonna guess he's a blood mage too.
most likely, yes, because other blood
And I
mages
don't
teach
wanna-
other blood
yeah.
mages.
I don't really want to go blood mage to blood mage with only 3 grit. So
That's another thing that I was thinking about. You are really
yeah, and I'm
fucked up.
half HP too. I mean, I could, if I roll good, I could kill him in like 1 or 2 shots, but like I'll probably die in the process, or at least be really close.
Why
to
did you
dying
just
in the
roll, Sam?
process.
Why did you just roll? We haven't made a decision yet.
Yeah, no, I
scaring me.
say we go back. I say we dip out and we call here. We take these 2 prisoners and we dip out.
Okay, I agree. That makes sense. Make a tactical retreat.
Yeah. So
Get out of
we'll
the
take
range of
these
their
free.
powers at
We'll
least
take these
for
free,
an hour
and
or
then
whatever we need to do.
Scroller, I want you to come take this dead body if it's clear.
Yeah.
So we take
Yeah, so
these
we take-
4
we take the
bodies
dead
back.
bodies.
Well, I guess
So-
we got 2 live and we got this one kid. Why don't we take them? Because I don't think they're that interested in the dead guards. I can get them later.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We take these
Yeah, we take the two.
But we take
alive
these two
prisoners
because
that we
this
have.
one was the one with
Yeah.
power, so we got something to show. And this one just gave
Yeah.
us hassle and decided to attack the guard.
Yeah, we
Basically,
should probably remove the body. Anyway.
wait, what sort of do we go under a king's rule or something like that? Like what are we in service with? Like, are we police or whatever?
Well,
or-
well, you two are basically cops. I'm basically
Yeah.
just a fucking.
You're basically the
I'm like muscle. I'm there to deal with.
Yeah,
other
so he
power
attacked the
units.
power police knowing that we would.
Yeah, yeah.
So Scroller will go get him, and we'll take these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, who's going where?
We're all going downstairs together, and then
we're all going
Scroller's gonna
downstairs
go
together,
there,
We split up, and then I go
and we wait
over
for
here.
Scroller here until and then we all go.
Yep.
Cool. And then where are you guys going?
We go back to
back to
the
the base.
prison or the base of
Yep.
operations to
Yep,
see
we'll
that
go
big
back
guy.
to this.
The two of you said you're going down here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we go there.
Cool. So, it doesn't take that long to make it to that point. Scroller, do me a favor, give me a perception check.
Perception.
And remember, I said if it's clear.
Here we go. Perception. 8.
It's clear. I mean, you grab the body
Okay.
Sound.
Yep. I grab the
before you
body,
hear.
go back and join them.
Before you
Oh
hear
shit!
Okay.
another sound.
No, don't go back over there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, you made it. Did he make it over here, or did he just?
Yeah, did I make it back down the hallway, or am I still?
You collected the body, and as you collect the body, it's now that you realize you missed something.
Fuck.
I thought I sensed it. Is it you? Are you the one?
So as I'm walking out the door with the body, I turn back around to look at the person talking. I'm just like, well, shit.
Follow the ley lines. Is the first thing you hear.
Okay.
So, I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to give me a reflex check. And how much is your morale right now?
-9.
So I need you to give me a reflex check. You're going to take 9 from that.
Okay, reflex. Where the fuck?
Please roll something good, dude.
Reflex focus.
Okay. 3.
Oh.
I'm probably dead here. If this guy's a blood mage, I'm dead.
I think he's a mixture. I think he might either be I think he's a blood mage, but I also think he's got like mind powers, like the mind flare can get in your head.
Yeah.
Because remember, we've been
Maybe.
seeing visions and everything right after he killed things,
true.
and he just said that he sensed something. So I'm guessing he put those images there, and the face that we were seeing is his. That's
So
just a
he
speculation,
reaches
guys.
out his hand, and he says to you, follow the ley lines with light, and with hope. Quiet prison. These, what look like bars of light fly down, specifically 11 of them. The last one flies directly on top and creates something like a light barrier over this little cage you're in.
I have a question. Can me and the detective see this from this distance where we are?
No.
You're currently not there. No. You're currently, as far as I understand, you're waiting on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting on him outside this room with like the 3.
You're waiting on him outside the room.
I said it was like a L-shaped hallway, so there's no way we could see around that.
Yeah.
Unless he's making like a lot of noise. We can't see it though.
Can we hear it?
Not that you know. Specifically, since... Here's the thing. I'm going to stay with where we're at right now. Scroller, you are in this covering of light. It's kind of hard to see,
Okay.
but more important, I mean, there is some semblance of vision for you, but your bigger issue walks up to you.
Mm-mm.
You're one of theirs, aren't you?
Okay, let's think.
I have to admit, I guess I never expected to see one. It's been so long, I've another of our kind that is beyond the age of infancy, beyond the age of childhood. I dare say you could be a man. You must be very powerful.
Okay, so let me think. How much, hold on, how much of this do I have? Hold on, let me check my shit real quick.
Do me a favor, young man. Stay here while I collect the rest of your friends.
You said he's gonna start walking. Okay, so yeah, so he starts walking up the hallway. Can I still... Actually, hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me read my powers real quick.
So he's gonna continue walking off.
Stop him, Scholar!
Give me fucking 2 fucking seconds. Hold on, I'm reading something.
It's gonna go away. Distract him.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to not necessarily... Okay, so... Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 4... Okay, so I asked you this before. I can make a more powerful-ish version of Bloodshot, but at the cost of more life. Actually, hold on. I have my... Okay, does this cage have any kind of magical suppressing abilities?
Here's the thing.
Or is it just a cage?
As you reach for the cage, you can't actually grip the bars because something is in front of it. That light that covered it seems to stop you from even putting your hands around the bars.
Okay, so is there a physical... Then. Okay, yeah, so there's a physical, an actual, real physical barrier there. I don't know what I can do then. I was gonna try to...
Just get him to stay with you.
Continue walking.
Too late, he's gone.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything much I can... Because you guys are like, what? I don't know how to do the distance thing on the screen, but you guys are fucking ages away and down a curved hallway, so I don't think...
and now we're dead because you didn't tell him to stay.
Well, I don't think... Well, yeah, like I said, I don't think there's really much I could do.
If you had just spoken to him, I could have said you were taking too long and I could have got us out of there,
I was
but too
disoriented from
clearly.
So
shit.
It does seem that...
So is he sneaking up or is he making no attempt to hide as walking down the hall?
Can we hear him walking from when he was here, basically?
So, basically, there is a sound, but again, remember, you're expecting Scroller to come back that way.
I know, but is there, I don't know, like a...
I feel like something's up. I think we should take these bodies.
Sometimes people have different,
footsteps.
like footfalls. Yeah.
Which of you has my highest profiling?
Oh, shit.
I have 5.
Then detective...
Profiling, you should use that.
A profiling expertise.
Do it, go on. Roll big, baby.
Okay.
That's a 17, though. That's a 17.
Detective. The person walking up is not Scroller.
I whisper something's wrong and pull out my crossbow.
I pull out both my guns.
Follow the ley lines with light and with hope.
Can we dodge this attack, or can we dodge this thing coming?
I need you both to give me a reflex check. Now, here's the thing. You're going to add your morale. So it's going to be a reflex check, and you can add your morale to it.
Can he only cast one of these cages at a time, or am I still in the cage at the end of the hallway?
You're still in your cage.
Okay. So
any amount of morale, or how does this work?
So I will allow you to use any amount of morale that you'd like. But I will warn you, it's going to be a fairly high check.
I'm not going to add 5 morale. For 23.
Cool. Go ahead and burn that 5. How about you, Shadow?
What's the check I have to make?
He just burned up to 23, and it's pretty up there, but he made it.
Right. I'm not going to bother wasting my morale on that. I'm going to keep my morale for now.
So, Again, these 11 bars drop down, and a 12th bar drops over top of you, covering the rest of the bars in this light cloth. However, Detective,
Shoot
as
him.
the bars drop down in front of you, the last one does cover, but then it falls. And before you fire your shot, I'll let you know, he looks at you surprised.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it.
Fucking hell.
Give me your check.
Whatever, we're gonna fucking shoot him.
Oh, that counts. 18's gonna hit.
Good stuff, dude.
Your agony is what?
It's 3 crit 16 plus.
Alright, so 3. So that's definitely gonna hit for a total of 6, it looks like. Cool. So, you fire this shot, and it strikes him directly in the shoulder. I was hoping we didn't have to come to this.
Can I shoot him again?
You certainly can, as he will continue to speak. Follow the ley lines with light and with hope.
Oh shit, he's gonna try to do that thing again, dude.
So I need from both Scroller and Shadow. I need a Moxie check from you. It's going to be a 17.
Come on, please.
I got a 5.
Nah, I got a 6. Fuck.
Wow.
So he's going to take 8. You're going to take 8 points of physical bludgeoning damage, and he's going to restore to himself 16.
Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
So,
How much?
Okay.
6, did you say? Or 5?
you're going to take 8 points. It's not physical, it's going to be surgical, so it will ignore armor.
Oh,
But it's
great.
bludgeoning.
Fucking great. Well, it's bludgeoning, so it stops at 10 anyway.
Correct.
Awesome. Cool, we die here.
Scroller, how you looking?
Well, the cage is still around me.
Did you take the 8? I don't care about that. Just want to make sure you took the 8.
Did I take the 8? Is the 8 to my life?
Bludgeoning damage. So it will start off burning out grit, and then it will stop. It won't go beyond 10 of your life force.
Yeah, let's see.
But if it drops you to 10, you will be unconscious. Just so you know.
Okay, well, yeah, my life force is at 10, so I'm unconscious now.
Oh, cool, so we're both
Right.
unconscious.
So,
Awesome.
Detective, what did you end up catching? What was that?
16.
Fantastic. That's going to count. So, did you make sure to reload?
How much energy to reload take?
An action, so 6.
Okay.
Cool. So,
Okay. So
you
I
definitely
don't
hit
have
him.
a lot of energy left here.
You definitely hit him, and you see the blood starting to pool again as the light returns to him, and he pulls the first arrow and the second arrow out. You know, he throws them both down. This isn't necessary. His hands start to light up. Do me a favor. Give me a dodge check. A dodge defense. You leap out of the way as he fires what looks like some kind of light pulse from his hands. It tears through the wall behind you, a nice little ways behind you, but it still tears. It almost looks like someone just fired off old-fashioned Superman light vision. So, with that, you can go ahead and roll me initiative.
Fucking kidding me.
Alright, so, I'm seeing 3 here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to let him go first.
Yeah.
Alright, so, he's going to start off... He's going to start off by talking with you. I don't want to kill you.
Good, then come in quietly.
You mean come in to die?
Why do you think you're gonna die? Have you killed people before?
No, but your people have.
That's obvious. But there's a place for someone like you if you're willing to work within the system. Look at this. This is just getting your people killed.
You have become lost, have you not? That's fine. So give me a dodge check, as he is going to fire another pulse of light at you.
Nope.
So, you're going to end up taking... Actually, that wasn't that bad. Well, it was. You're going to actually end up taking 7 points of... What is this? This would be surgical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So because it's surgical, it's going to ignore armor.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That takes me down to 9 life force, so I guess that's it.
Actually,
10.
it's bludgeoning, so it will stop you at 10.
But you're
Okay.
unconscious, so game over.
So, you all wake up about 5 or 6 minutes later, and it seems the room is empty. There are no bodies there. Go through and search again, but there are no bodies here whatsoever. Nothing but you. You're all alive, battered, bruised, but alive.
Okay.
Detective, you find something in your pocket. As you pull it out, look through it. Mercy. Everyone gets one. And it's signed The Light.
What a nut job.
Okay. Well, he should have killed me when he had the chance.
Dude's over there just being more freaking malevolent as ever. Jesus Christ.
But you're, it's all quiet here.
Scroller, tell me, do you think that guy had the powers to bring that kid back? Let out.
Well, considering half of his brains are still on the staircase, I'd say probably not.
So, just another hypocrite.
You can bring people back, but not from head damage like that. Well, I mean, you can bring... Well, okay. I'm not entirely sure how resurrection works in this. Like...
Scroller, do me a favor. Let's see. For you... Let's see your expertise.
Because, like,
Scroller.
is it like Wolverine resurrection where, like, he'll come back but with no memories? Or because brain damage? Or what?
Scroller, give me a memorization expertise.
Memorization. Where the fuck is that? Here we go. 1. So -3.
So...
Yeah, so I have no idea.
You paid a lot of attention, obviously, during, when you've spoken of so many different powers and learned so much in school. Oh, wait, you didn't, because you never went to school to learn this stuff.
No, I've basically been a merc this whole time.
Right. Everything you know about this comes from guesstimations and experience. You are not one to have run into too many people that seem to deal in light. It's unusual to you. And in fact, Detective, you haven't seen that before either. One thing that each of you recognize is that while this person was harming you, none of it killed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All of you were harmed by it, but it did not kill you. And that was something that seemed specifically unusual, especially with whatever powers this person was wielding. But you are certainly free to return to good old Captain.
Yeah, I think we return to the captain, give our report about this guy with the crazy light powers.
Fantastic. We all good for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Great.
that's what we do.
Short sweet version. The captain is pissed. Not a single body? Are you kidding me? What have you done this whole time? You've been gone for hours.
You see, there were bodies,
Shut
but
up, dog! Someone
Can't get over.
report.
You're right. It's our fault. They had a trick up their sleeve. We thought we were going in for that crazy teenage blood mage. He's dead, by the way. But we were getting prepared to bring him and a couple of the guards back. We went to retrieve one more body and got ambushed.
Tim, the light mage.
They said it was the teenager's mentor. I guess he's must have been on the run for a long time.
What? Wait. First of all, if the boy's dead, then where is he?
Show him the note.
Dog,
I'll hand it over.
I hear your voice one more time. So he takes the note. Light. Who the fuck is Light?
You ever hear the stories of that infamous light mage or whatever it was back in the day? We found him.
No! What? That... There hasn't been a single person beyond the dogs that have ever made it past childhood.
This one has. He's strong.
Fuck. Oh, God. Fuck.
We got pretty much everyone in there, and then this guy came out and locked us in some sort of light prison.
You've got a body, got a finger, got any proof of that?
Man,
Light.
the dog kind of picked up some of the brains of the kid. He's really disturbed, but he did take the kid down, so...
You had one job! Fuck.
You're gonna need a lot more to take down that light mage. He is strong. A lot stronger than... basically for the three of us. Possibly on your level, boss.
Powers too.
He's most likely on your level of power.
It seems like he had mental powers too, unless he had someone else hiding with him.
Man, a kinetic? That's...
Yeah.
First you're telling me that... How old would you say?
What are you saying?
I'd probably say mid-20s, near 30. Why, do you know who we speak of? Have you run into him before?
Detective. He looks at you. It was about...
What are you looking at me for? I've never seen anything like this guy before.
It's been about 14 years, hasn't it? 14, 15. Since your little incident.
You're kidding, it's not one of the kids that he let steal their car. Were you on about that incident?
The only one we didn't find.
God damn it.
The timing's right. But as I recall, those kids had some powers you would want running around loose. I thought...
And you let
You
probably
guys
the
killed
most
them
powerful
all.
one get away, didn't you, Shovel?
Did I?
I
Oh,
mean,
you
it was
guys
your blunder. You're the
nuked
one who
them
lost
from
the car.
We did, and apparently we got all of them except one of your men reported a psychic running off, and then we lost that man.
God damn it.
Well, he wasn't in the freaking car then, was he?
Could have escaped it. Either way, it came from your blunder.
Great. Beautiful. Detective, if this is your boy, it's your job to find him and make sure that he disappears permanently this time.
He knows what's good for him. He already has disappeared permanently, but somehow, and I'm pointing at that little piece of paper, it seemed more like an attention seeker to me. If you really want to bring him down, maybe what you need to do is make it as public as possible.
Detective, so you're telling me that we should publicly let everyone know that somehow we can't... Not only can we not catch a fucking child, but we let them grow up to be full-grown goddamn adults? Brilliant. Truly brilliant.
But guess what? Our budget's getting cut every year. You know what really makes them open their wallet? Thinking that the boogeyman's behind their back door.
Fuck.
Look, you don't have to... we don't even know exactly where he came from. How do we know he didn't come from, another country?
You know any other kinetics that we haven't heard of?
What do you mean if they came from Belarus, Kazakhstan, Peru? Come on, man. It's not hard to do.
Either way, we'll get more intel and we'll go after him again. Bit more
You
manpower.
goddamn... This fuck-up's not going
Politics,
on.
man. Every crisis is an opportunity. Come on, that's you said that was your job, right? Bring the monies in from the department.
Fine. I'll do what I can. But when I find the opportunity to find this little shit again, Detective, you get him, or I get you. We clear?
Okay. At least we understand each other.
Fucking certainly. Now get the fuck out of my office. So, once more, in your office, the three of you lick your wounds. Nothing went all that wrong overall. You, by all accounts, succeeded. But now, each of you have to question whether or not this attention seeker is just that, or whether the boogeyman will be watching you from now on. But there, our session comes to an end.
Alright, cool.
Guys, that was fantastic!
I mean, at least we didn't die in the opening sequence this time.
You almost did with that stunt you pulled. Oh my god. Hi, guys!
I mean, that was funny.
I was like, seriously? Like, he's like, I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna move by quickly. I'm gonna shout and holler like I'm
yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Well done, guys. How we feel? Detective, how'd you feel about your setup this time around? You got a chance to really play with what you had.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
And Scroller,
That felt
you
pretty
ran the
good.
blood.
Yeah, I like
What's
Blood
up?
Mage. Yeah, I like Blood Mage.
Nice. Good. That was. I have to admit, you did a lot less hurting yourself, but still played it well. You used
Well, because I
multiple of your.
actually had I had my crossbow this time, unlike last time. I actually have something else to work with other than just spending life points to kill people.
Well, you did have again. You never used your shadows this time in that way.
I didn't see any opportunities to really use them to great effect.
But still, I am impressed with that. How that went down. So, Jay, how you feel about your setup?
You know what I'm like. I love the gunslinger. It's my favorite character, and I'll most likely keep using it until we never play this again. But you know, I love gunslinger, and I love the fact I like the feel of gunslinger, and I really have a good picture of a gunslinger. So yeah, I can't vision myself playing anything else.
None of you have got a chance. None of you actually got to a point where you were straight up dying or fading, so you never got a chance to feel that mechanic.
Yeah.
As you burned through energy early and then had to continue on through the adventuring day. How did it feel?
Yeah, I think it was good.
Because remember, you found yourself at a point.
He's going robot again.
No.
I don't know. I was just, it was at that point where you found yourselves you had a lot of energy to start. Seriously?
And it's lagging.
Yeah,
Wait,
can
you guys seriously not hear me?
Bear, I guess.
We can kind of hear you now.
Mother of fuck. Okay, how about now?
That's better.
Okay, that's a bit better.
Okay, great. So, how'd you end up feeling on that whole? I mean, again, you had a chance to burn through a lot of energy. You burned through a lot of it. Combat, the adventuring day continued. How did you feel on that? How did that feel? Getting that feeling of, okay, hey, my energy's low. I'm gonna have to I'm forced to rest here, or I got to start combat with a disadvantage.
I mean, I think that mechanic's always been there, hasn't it, really?
No. Normally, you'd go in, you'd have a certain amount of energy, you'd basically get it back after you're done.
Right. No, I think that's a good mechanic to have, because otherwise it just becomes like an impossible event, really. Because if you go in there with a set amount of energy and then you're like halfway through and you come up against more people, you're just gonna die regardless because you've no energy to do anything. You're gonna come across with penalties like that. But if you have the option to like rest and sort of get that energy back first so that you're not at such a disadvantage, I think that's a bit more fair to the player. And I think it's a good sort of mechanic to have for us. It evens the playing ground a little bit because, in fairness, some of the bosses you choose to give us in a lot of these are quite overpowered. And I know it's just a playtest, and I know these aren't like full story modes. But if you're gonna do that in the story mode, we need something back because honestly, they're ridiculously overpowered at points.
Well, I look at it like this: the reason that the enemies here, especially currently, have to be this strong is because all of you are level 3. Technically, your playtest characters are all level 3. Normally, when you start off on something, you're starting off at level 0, maybe level 1. And you're getting a few character points each session to slowly build yourself up. So you're going to be level 1 for a while before you hit level 2. Here, you're starting off straight up at level 3. Again, you guys took down the guard, that big dude, he was level 6 technically. He had an actual player level, and he was 6. And he still couldn't go toe to toe with you. It's just he was heavily above you, but you were still able to push him around fairly easily.
No, I get that. Yeah, it's just with these players,
I mean,
I think straight in the deep end, like, because that last guy, he just wiped us, no effort, just literally just flicked us and we died.
But he wiped you. Actually, if you think about it, one, he didn't actually hit you with all that much damage.
No, I know that he was holding back, which you could tell. But like, if he wanted to, he could have just wiped us, like completely killed us right there.
Yeah, but would you consider that because of the fact that he was holding back, or because of the fact that you were all spent? I mean, when you look at it, Scroller burned through a lot of his stuff throughout the entire time.
Yeah, getting shot. You guys all got not good for me.
Yeah, it brings out a real rage in your eyes
when I got shot.
Dude just lost.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think the thing that I think when you started feeling that downhill spiral was when you fought Grandpa, when you fought the old man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably when I would say I saw that downhill spiral of, oh, you got hit by this guy. It was a close-up combat thing. None of you were really, none of you were the tank. None of you were people who were ready to stand right in the front. But you still not only beat him, but continued on throughout that combat. So, honestly, I am impressed that you were able to make it that far, or make it that far at all. I mean, honestly, I'm sure you could have made it. You would have been just fine. I think where the difference came in is that nobody picked up on why you were losing morale. I mean, you did it near the end.
I picked it up.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean? I picked it up.
It wasn't a mechanic based against you. It wasn't based on, hey, you're doing something wrong, so I'm punishing you. It's a power mechanic. Something that was actually, I think Francis caught on nearer to the end and brought up, it was something most likely psychic because I was catching all these visions. It was.
No, that was
very
me who
much
caught on.
was.
That was me.
Both of you caught on to pieces of it. But it was actually,
I wasn't
I'm not going to
really
say exactly what it was.
able to say anything because when you guys got hit by the visions, you didn't tell anybody. So.
And, the only person that didn't get caught...
the fourth wall, does he? I love that.
The only person that didn't get caught is the person that not only rolled well, but had the most morale.
Mm.
And that's where the difference came in. It was both of you lost morale. Scroller way more than you, but when you killed someone,
we both
you lost that morale, and that loss of morale put you at a really right. He had -9 morale.
Yeah, dude was not surviving nothing.
He had to take that penalty.
Yeah.
So that was literally, and that was a huge disadvantage on his end. But it was just him playing his character right. So that was, honestly, it wasn't a punishment. It's not a, you do something wrong, because that's not the world you live in. Obviously, this world isn't about that. It was specifically the enemy you faced. So, you guys didn't know it, but I knew it. So, it's a little fun thing that I thought I'd let you in on. But otherwise, I think that went really well.
Was it whoever had the lowest morale?
Well,
it was 9. It was more based on each time someone died, the person them made a check.
Oh, okay.
And failing that check dropped morale.
Okay.
And that morale loss would eventually come at the very end. In fact, you almost didn't run into it, but I rolled a 60, which is over 50, which means he found you. And then Scroller didn't catch him. Scroller didn't see him when he went to go collect the body.
Yeah.
So that put him at yet another advantage to catch Scroller before Scroller could do anything. The moment you guys split up for that body, it was perfectly fine. Honestly, you were mostly set. And that would not have been so much of an issue if Scroller hadn't missed that sight.
It's not
And then
Scroller's
had the
fault. We should
negative
kill him
morale.
next round.
On.
100%.
Honestly, Scroller was marking people left and right.
Yeah.
He was walking.
I know.
You know,
Oh,
you guys
Just when the rolls really counted. For like stealth or something.
But, I mean, that cage.
I think
it's an actual like physical barrier. Is the thing like magic that creates?
The second that he said
physical
that, I knew you were
space
done.
is-
I knew it
Yeah,
because
no,
he was
if-
just like,
if
yeah,
I
you
was
can't
gonna
even
say, if
put
there
your
was
hand
no-
through the cage. I'm
Yeah,
like,
if
oh,
there
dude.
was no physical space between those bars, I probably would have tried to shoot him.
Dude, I was hoping that you'd just like, hey, hang on a minute, tell me what you're gonna do here, and I'd be able to have an opportunity to say to frickin' Shovel that, hey, look, he's taking too long. Let's get out of here. We can find you a new dog. While he was chatting to you, at least we come back with something. And then it was just like, nah.
Because he just walked on down the hallway.
That's why I was telling you to talk to him, and you were just like, wait, let me read my character. I'm just like, dude, this is like a real-time event.
If there was anything I could do, but no, I'm assuming Cage of Light, I can't really teleport out of that. Right? That's why I was asking, is there like magic suppressants? And
Actually,
shit
you
like
didn't.
that?
You probably could have teleported out of that, because your teleport works off shadows.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because the cage is made out of light, and I don't think the room I was in was very big, so I imagined the light was taking up the whole room, from what I would imagine, anyway.
Yeah, but you did something before. You teleported by using your mind. You envisioned the spot, so you could, because you don't vanish into shadow, as far as I know. You just like.
Yeah, well, I think there needs to be. I'm not entirely sure this. Like, does there need to be shadows near me, or can I just vanish?
Let's ask the DM right now. Sam, could he have teleported out of that?
Yeah, could I have?
I swear to God, if he says
no.
yes.
That specifically. So the
like a power locking.
The specifics of that is if you heard. Well, if you heard what he said, he called it a silent prison. So, if you take that at face value, it was quite literally that. So, in honesty, you could have had talked to him. He wouldn't have heard you.
Yeah,
it was a silent prison.
Physical barrier.
Take that at face value. Exactly how it
No.
I mean, magic that summons.
It would have literally been a prison where no sound would have escaped.
If we end up fighting this guy again, the fact that the cage is an actual physical entity kind of worries me, because, like, what
There's
if
not
you,
really
like...
any beating that.
No, you don't understand. Magic that I asked, that I spent a couple hours defining abilities, like, defining my teleport and shit, and knowing whether or not like things I summoned had physical mass to them, because magic that summons physical mass out of midair, or just anywhere really, can really be like mega abused, because it's like, what if I summon it like inside of you and shit like that, like, so like magic that has physical like, you know, like the crystal that my blood turns into. I was like asking, you know, like, can I summon that like inside of people, or like does it have to be like in front of my hand? Like, what are the limits of that? Or like, how does my teleport work? Like, is my teleport just me like blinking, or is it like a physical doorway that opens up and then I walk through it? Because if it was a physical doorway, I'd be one-shotting everything with that shit. That shit would be so broken.
True.
Like,
I do have a question, because it's a prison. Because it's a light prison, I get it stops magic, but would it stop my bullets? Would it have stopped my bullets? If I hadn't gone unconscious...
I'm going to guess, yeah.
But...
It was a physical construct, so the thing that I think is important to remember in this case is that it didn't just appear, it fell. In front of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if I'm laying on the what if I'm like laying on the ground or something, and he summons that shit above me, and then it comes
so basically
down,
you get locked in that.
like,
there's nothing you can do. That it's over, basically. So broken power.
Well, basically, it came down like, and if you recognize, even though one of the big things, again, I want to remind you, is that it dealt bludgeoning damage. It was
Oh god, he's lagging.
which means that it's taking a lot more to kill you with it, because it
Still,
was
either
taking
way,
more.
it falls on us.
The
we're
fact of the
permanently
matter
done. There's
is,
nothing we
you
can
still
do.
with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Light doesn't harm in the same way that most elements do. So in most cases, light doesn't straight up kill. Like, you can't kill someone with light, with the essence of light in most cases, without significant additional effort.
Lasers, though.
Because that... Right, but even that, when you were hit, it dealt you bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So while it affected the physical world around you, that ley line specifically is not designed for it. It doesn't have that same lethal aspect to it.
True.
So that's just it's just one of those things where, again, he also had to say something with those pieces, especially the prison. So it had a very specific capability. I highly doubt he could have summoned it inside you, because it was something that he dropped on top of you. It's also the reason why you had a chance to escape it. Because
but can he manipulate the height at which it begins to fall? Or that's the thing, right? Is that he if he pointed above, say how it works is if he points above the target, then it will fall on top of the target. But if he points at the target, then its initial the actual physical object's initial appearing point won't be above them. It'll be in at them, at their current location, and could potentially kill them just by showing up in the same space that they occupy.
You can't exactly choose where it comes up.
Or
he can only choose his target.
So he can't choose a specific a really specific location for it to appear. He just chooses target, it appears, it goes down. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much
just
summons
because magic that allows you to manipulate physical shit. If you can choose specifically where the object appears, then that shit can be really, really fucking strong. Yeah. So
in most cases, most of the magic here is something that you have to send from one location to another. There's very few pieces that just instantly appear. You can create, but in most cases, if you can create, it's create near you. So there's a certain distance in which you can create something near you, and oftentimes, if it's a projectile, if it's something that would be used as a projectile or could be used as a projectile, it will appear right in front of you and then travel across a line.
Okay.
Normally. Some things that work a little differently, but in most cases, that's what you're looking at. It will travel from you to your target, or from someplace near your target to that target. Normally, it's more of a falling effect than, it's more like dropping a meteor on someone versus, making a meteor poof out of thin air in their esophagus.
Yeah.
So, but even in that case, even those cases where you can make something appear within someone, they would have the ability to resist it, because it is still a form of energy, and everything is created out of energy. So they would have a form of resistance. That would be, in most cases, for most people, moxie, which is why when people defend against the bloodshot, they don't defend by making a dodge. They don't jump to avoid it. They attempt to resist it tearing through them before it turns back into blood. That's what makes you a lot more dangerous, combined with the fact that it doesn't hit armor and it ignores their grit too. It's that simple fact that it forces their body to do work rather than saying, let me jump out of the way of this.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah. So, little facts. There you go. Now, little facts on you. I've laid some facts down on you.
Nice.
But otherwise, you guys had fun, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That's all we want. That's all we care about, homies. Other than that, we out.
Okay, have a good week.
I go eat lunch.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll run into you on Discord, Scholar, when you're back.
Okay. Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.
Take it easy. Wait.